Learner's permit.
Learner's permit. Learner's permit.
Learner's permit.
Hello and welcome to the Learner's Permit Podcast, a show where four friends lock themselves in a room and forcefully educate each other on the topics they're most passionate about. Each week, one host selects a subject to educate the other three about in hopes of broadening their woefully narrow horizons. I'm your host, Liam, and this week we're talking about the 2008 Adam Sandler hit, You Don't Mess with the Zohan. So get ready to get covered in hummus, and we're going to check in with some of my other co-hosts here. To my right, I got
the half Australian, half Everest man, Austin.
And across from me, I got
Kody. Hello. It's me.
And to my left, last but not least, we have...
What's poppin', y'all? My name's Adam.
I think this is a bad idea. I'll say it. I just don't think it's a good idea. You're dragging me down right now. That's on you. Hey, I'll be honest. I'm not like the biggest Adam Sandler fan. I like some of his movies, but like when it really comes down to it, not many. You know? Happy Gilmore, The Longest Yard. I like those ones.
You know,
The Waterboy happens to be all the sports ones when you really think about it, oddly enough.
I think it was more Jewish driven, wasn't it? Wasn't it the whole deal? He was like trying to put on some sort of Jewish accent. That's what I was getting out of it. I'm the only one that thought that.
All right. So we all, with the exception of Kody, watched a movie recently, and we're dabbling a little bit. Zohan, You Don't Mess with the Zohan. You know, that came out a little over a decade ago.
Not a little over.
Okay, so like a decade and a half or so. We had some themes in this film. You know, the fallout caused by hatred is at the heart of this movie. And the conflict between Israel and Palestine has continued unabated in the nearly 2 decades since the film's release. Do you feel that the film provided any clarity on the complexities of this hot button issue?
I don't think so. That's something.
I concur.
I'm not liking this at all.
No, I'm not.
You know,
You, quote unquote, told me that this is one of the most heinous movies you've ever watched in your entire life. It was completely unwatchable and you hated it.
Yeah.
You specifically told me not to watch it.
Yeah. I was building to that.
No, I'm just getting there.
Okay.
No, I'm just, yeah. You're beautiful. Hey, you're beautiful.
Now you're pissing me off. What I was going to say is what you just said. Yeah. Zohan was a difficult movie to trudge along through. I felt as though...
This episode is a difficult thing to trudge along through.
So, personally, I felt this film was...
dog shit.
Maybe we introduce a no pizza rule for Austin going forward.
That does happen, though.
What?
Well, sometimes we'll like take a break in between. We'll have pizza, and then the energy does drop.
That's true. And maybe what we got to do is we just got to. Well, we were supposed to record earlier, and then we could have taken a break afterwards or done lunch afterwards. But
I had a sandwich with protein and veggies. I felt pretty good after.
I had Starburst. That's our batch, kids. It's my bad.
For your teeth. I'm being health conscious for my teeth. All right. Well, we should wrap it up here. You know, going forward, we're going to evolve this show. We're going to make it better. If the listeners have any suggestions or feedback they want to give, again, you can email us at Kody's real email at gmail.com. Again, that's Kody with a K. So feel free to shoot us a message with what you want to hear, what you want to see from us, or any ways we can make the show better and more listenable.
You mind if I say one little thing and you can cut it if you so choose?
Sure.
If you found yourself enjoying this content, you know, just be sure to leave us a review, a like, a follow, share it with your friends. Any support goes a long way for us. We appreciate you tuning in, and we hope that you will join us on our next episode.
Well, I'm not going to cut it, but I feel like you maybe wanted to have included that on an episode that you guys enjoyed more. This room has a miserable air to it. Oh my God.
I'm very tired.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's a wrap, boys. That's a wrap. We love you all very much. Goodbye.
Taco Bell sponsor us.
Clap.
Bye.
Thank you. Yeah.
You've been listening to Learner's Permit. Thanks for listening. We hope you learned something today. Until next time, goodbye.
Freaking turkey nipples.
Hello?
Hey, Artie? Artie, it's Liam.
Oh, Liam. How you doing, Liam?
Oh, you know, I'm doing okay, Artie.
Yeah.
I just got done trying to record the latest episode with the guys.
My star.
It's
We're
not
gonna
like that,
make it
Artie.
big off of you. We're gonna make it big 10%. You don't forget Artie.
Look, Artie, I just want to say, I'm really grateful for you setting me up with this gig. It takes a lot to get into the Self-Produced Podcasters Union, and you got me in there nice and easy.
Uh-huh.
And these guys are great. They're really talented.
Yeah, they owe me one. They better be great.
Look, I have a problem. This latest episode, I tried to cover an Adam Sandler film. They were not about it.
What do you mean they weren't about it? They don't like Adam Sandler?
They weren't in. They immediately, the moment the movie was mentioned, it just got shot down.
What do you mean? What movie was it? Happy Gilmore? That's a classic. They didn't like Click?
No, it wasn't Click, which is not that good of a movie. But no, it was You Don't Mess with the Zohan.
They didn't like You Don't Mess with the Zohan?
I know, right?
My mother loves You Don't Mess with the Zohan.
Yeah, so does mine.
Well, everyone's mother loves You Don't Mess with the Zohan for the obvious...
It's a classic.
Well, the obvious plot point as well. It makes them feel seen.
Well, it's like reading a nice romance novel. You're right. Yeah. But anyway, Artie, the whole thing is they just didn't come together as a team. We just couldn't work together. I don't know. If we can't make it work, I just don't know if it's going to work out.
Baby.
Maybe podcasting isn't what we're cut out for.
Come on. Don't talk like that. Because you got a problem. Artie's got a problem. Artie's got a problem. A whole lot of people got a problem. We can't be letting you do this. And I am not going to let you go this alone. I don't want to hear you saying, oh, maybe podcasting's not for me. Podcasting's for you. It's in your voice. It's in your blood. You were born for podcasting. But you're not a team player. And you're certainly not a team captain. And you need a team captain who's got the skills to whip this group into shape.
You mean like some kind of podcasting coach?
Baby, you got talents for podcasting in spades. You don't need podcasting. You need a little bit of zhuzh for your podcast. You need something that can bring you all together. Something that helps you just take the moment and say yes and...
You mean like more burping on mic?
No. Though that can't hurt.
More cum jokes?
You're not meeting the quota that we talked about in our last meeting.
What was the figure again?
You need at least 3 per episode.
Okay.
If you're hitting an hour and a half episode, you're pushing it at 4 at that point. What you need...
So it's like a time-based thing, less
Shut
of an...
the fuck up and let me tell you what you need. You need improv, buddy.
What's that?
That, my friend, is the bread and butter of the comedy scene. Everybody knows the top names of the Upright Citizens Brigade in New York City. Matt Walsh, Matt Besser, Ian Roberts, Rick Roman, Drew Franklin, and that hot piece of ass Amy Poehler. They are the names in comedy today. I was just seeing Amy Poehler's latest movie the other day, Baby Mama. It's so good. You gotta see it. And I want that for you. I want people to say, did you see Learner's Permit in Baby Mama? They were hilarious. So I'm going to get you in touch with one of the hottest names in the history of UCB.
Amy Poehler?
No, I have a restraining order against her.
Can I ask?
I fucked her husband, Will Arnett.
Is he part of the UCB?
No, he was just affiliated.
Oh, okay.
Sexually affiliated. No. I'm getting you in touch with the legendary widely known comedian, improviser, and teacher, Donald Glover, no relation.
You mean the guy from Community? Childish Gambino?
No. He has a restraining order against me.
Can I ask?
He fucked my husband.
Who's your husband?
Will Arnett after I stole him from that dumb blonde bitch.
All right, so Artie, how soon can you make this happen?
I wasn't planning on getting up from my velour beanbag chair for at least another 7 hours, but I'm gonna walk across my uptown open concept studio apartment. I'm gonna walk across here. I'm going to use my 1920s style telephone that cost me $3 million to have installed because I had to rewire the entire building. And I'm gonna call him as soon as I can. Let me check my Rolodex, baby, and I will get you in touch with him.
Thanks, Artie. You're the best, as always.
Don't forget what Artie did for you, baby. Because what Artie does for you, you do for Artie.
Hello?
Hi, is this Donald?
Donald
Glover.
Oh, yes. I'm Donald Glover, no relation.
So I've heard. Anyway, my name's Liam. I think Artie gave you a call about me and my predicament.
Oh, yes, Artie. Liam, in many ways, you and I are kind of brothers in this. Artie was my manager when I was first getting started, before I made it big as an improv comedian.
Oh, wow. So Artie's been in the game a long time. He's a very experienced, great guy.
Yeah, Artie's 80 years old.
Wait, really?
Yes.
He's got perfect skin.
No, I know. It's like smooth like marble. It's very strange. It's got similar coloration to marble, too.
Yeah. He's kind of a beautiful vampire of a man.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, I just wanted to know, so how's this going to work? Are we going to come over to your house? You like
No,
up north a little bit?
I think I'm going to treat you guys to something special. I'm currently in Italy. So I'm currently living in the Amalfi Coast on semi-disputed land.
Okay.
Italy, just to clarify, it's in Italy. It's a very nice place. If you don't know where the Amalfi Coast is,
I'd love to go to Italy, but we kind of, all of our money that we make from the podcast is sort of tied up in Adam's legal fees at the moment. So.
Oh, because of what he did.
Yeah. If you could comp our flight, we could come out there.
I'll send my plane, the Lolita Express, no relation, straight to you guys, pick you up, bring you back to my chateau on the Amalfi Coast, and we will live it up.
Thank you so much, Don. That sounds amazing.
You are welcome. It is amazing.
We'll see you soon.
I love you.
What?
We will see you soon. As well.
All right. Yeah. See you then.
Okay, bye.
So why are we here, folks?
Yeah, because you brought us here, Donnie. You said
I did. I brought you to my podcast.
I rented out my own podcast villa.
Yes. We're on the Amalfi Coast. And this is what real podcasting will get you.
Yeah, I did notice that you have several houseboys. Is there any sort of rhyme or reason to that? Sex reasons. Okay.
Oh, nothing weird. I do sex things to them. I made you all this ceviche. But I realized, as Liam pointed out, that we are recording this at 7 a.m.
Yeah.
Which is also confusing because you're all jet lagged, given the fact that you have arrived on the Amalfi Coast only last night. So I'm sorry if the ceviche gives you heartburn of some kind. I feel bad now, mostly because I made the ceviche using shrimp, as you can see. Ceviche, of course, being a Peruvian cold dish.
Thank you for saying that,
using
because I didn't know what
effectively
it
raw
was.
shrimp and citruses to marinate the shrimp. So I must apologize. But first, I must apologize to the shrimp, as I am a practicing Jain.
What's
and
Jain?
What?
A Jain, it's a Indo-Aryan religion. It believes in the sanctity of all life, including microorganisms. So I must apologize to the life I have taken to make the ceviche, including the vegetable life and the germs that were inevitably killed by the lime juice. So can we have a moment of silence, a moment of prayer?
I would like to not.
So I would like you to actually all close your eyes and bow your heads.
I got you.
To the shrimp I killed. I didn't kill him. I killed one. One's still alive. But most of them were dead. Most of them were, just to be clear, most of them were fully fucking dead. I didn't
You
even
just pick them up off the shore.
Yes. Here on the Amalfi Coast, you can grab the shrimp by the handful out of
So
the
you're
water.
saying that what's in that bowl was already pre-dead when you found it?
Yeah, I just kind of floated up on the shore.
And
Like,
you just,
Except
well,
for
I'm
one.
a
There was
Jain.
one.
I'm a Jain. I
so
can't.
wait, what about the citrus?
The citrus was also dead. It had fallen.
Was it also on the beach?
No, the citrus had fallen
just
like into the street from a fruit
ingredients
stand.
From a fruit stand.
Yes, that's another beautiful thing about here in the Amalfi Coast is you go into any major town, any major villa proper, and you can go to the bazaar, the market, right? That's the Arab influence.
Do you have to haggle?
You have to haggle, of course, right? So the vendors here, real Watto characters, if you will.
Oh yeah,
I'm making another callback.
Good vendors, yeah.
Yes. And they're not fooled by any of your podcaster mind tricks, okay? These are individuals, only money works with them.
What about hand jobs?
You cannot pay me in influence.
You cannot pay me with sex crimes performed upon my body, Kody. So yes, I instead of haggling with them, I waited for them to clear out in the dead of the night, and I went back and I picked up various citrus.
So you stole from them.
So you stole the fruit.
No, it was in the sewer. It was in like the gutter. They don't in European cities because they're animals.
I thought it was on the beach with the shrimp.
Well, you're on the Amalfi Coast. Everything's kind of on the beach. It's like Hampton, but nice. It's
That's true.
Hampton,
The fruit
but Romans
stands. The
fucked
fruit
there
stands are
1,000 years
probably all
ago.
along the beach, I would imagine.
They're on like the street across from the beach. The beach is mostly covered with naked fat men,
Do
which
they
I'm
have
sure
any
you've noticed
stories?
because we do have a wonderful view of these naked fat men down below.
I didn't want to say anything about it, but there's a lot of saggy, minuscule penis in your window view.
Yes.
I just think
Welcome to Italy.
I think it's incredible that you were willing to compromise your religious beliefs because you thought the ceviche needed one more shrimp in it to make it whole.
No,
killed it.
I think you're slightly misunderstanding. So I grabbed the shrimp. This was not a deliberate action. I grabbed the shrimp and it kind of like did a little like thing on me. I don't know if you ever grabbed a live
It's
shrimp.
actually assaulted you.
Show of hands, who's grabbed a live shrimp before?
Oh, never.
Unironically, I have.
I would never.
No.
They're freaky. They're deaky. They kind of pinch and they wiggle and they're scary. So I just kind of cracked that fucker on a rock.
Oh, so you mean like you had like a Lenny moment?
I was
Yes.
scared.
Oh,
You
fully.
had
I have
a
many
of mice
Lenny
and men moment.
And I think whatever Jains believe God is,
shrimp and men.
which I do, by the way, I believe
Don't
whatever.
worry, the shrimp just went off to go sleep in
I
the
think
ceviche.
that. Oh, I meant with women. Okay, so you and I were
You
thinking
just
something
love
different.
women so much that you wring them by the neck.
Yes. So I cracked that son bitch and I ripped his head clean off. You might notice actually he's kind of still going. So their nervous system lasts a while after the head's removed, and I guess the citrus kind of triggers it a little bit. So eat around him.
Gets in the nerve.
I brought tostadas to eat with this, but I'm realizing now again it is 7 a.m. Probably
that's
something
a little early.
a little more.
Will that be okay if it sits out for a while?
One of the boy servants can bring us.
Oh, it's
Brennan
Kody with the C.
Can bring us.
We brought
toast.
Kody with the C with us.
Yeah, Kody with a C. Can you bring us toast with butter, please? Thank you.
He's back at home, olive skinned. He's home. He loves this area.
Good.
He did seem to take off his pants really quick.
Really?
Yeah, that
fast.
was. I'm gonna be honest.
He's going to
tank
finish
top
up here,
stayed
and then
on.
he's going to head down to the beach, and he's just going to run,
I
hanging
just
dog.
sniffled into this mic, by the way. I hope you guys don't mind, but that's gonna be a nasty thing for you guys.
What did you do?
I just like.
Oh, Cody does that every couple seconds.
Sweet. Okay, great.
Cody likes to
I
go,
got a fucked up nose.
and then he
I
also
thought
goes.
that was just a mouth thing, but you guys do cocaine before you. No, I was actually shocked to find
It's
that
sort of
out.
like a podcaster regimen thing. We read it online when we started. We Googled. We said, "What do podcasters do when they record?" Part of the
I
initial
love
thing.
Started
I
at
really
the high
do.
school reunion.
Yeah, I love. Well, that was last night actually. Your high school reunion. It is also happening in a month, but it's kind of like a 2-for-1 thing.
Well, I mean, it's split between two presidents.
Yes,
The president
yes.
that the election was stolen from, and then the president.
She was
Actually-
the. I mean, I'm still with her. I'm
you're with her?
I'm with her.
Yeah.
I mean, she was assassinated. That's a big deal.
I mean, they blew her fucking head off. I think it's fucked up that they're still
they're
making
doing
her run. I think that's sick. They put her on a disgusting gold throne at the hotel venue, and I think something's living in the bottom half of her brain, like some rodent or something is eating it.
It's the bottom of the shrimp.
And
It's the shrimp.
I'm a freaky deaky religious kind of guy. I get it, but like that's too much for me. That's too much. That's where I draw the line.
And that's the Indo-Aryan saying this.
This is the Indo-Aryan, and let me tell you, when people start talking about their Indo-Aryan beliefs, they pull out a lot of symbols that might make you a little uncomfortable, but you just got to know it's coming from a place of all love.
But if it's one thing that we can all come together on, it's, before every podcast record, we do a little blomosexual sort of routine here. So,
Well, I love it too. I'm gonna be honest. I seeing you guys do that brought me back to my
your roots.
back to my good old days. Why'd you reference Roots? Why'd you reference Roots? Because I'm in the room. Donald Glover. That's kind of a weird thing to just bring up. I don't know. I feel
Getting
like
ready to call you
it's a
Kunta Kinte.
It's a common phrase.
Okay. It's a common phrase maybe where you've come from, but here on the Amalfi Coast where all podcasters and improvers go. When we die, by the way, this is our Valhalla. I did die. I died in a car accident about 10 years ago.
You're waiting for someone to kill you.
Yes.
It should have been that shrimp.
I am locked in a heated battle against all the locals, but again, they are all mostly morbidly obese fat men. But back to the
too hard to
cocaine.
get away from them as sort of like a late stage Marlon Brando types.
Yeah, well, and they got the butter. Let me tell you, that's why I keep my butter locked up, because I don't know if you know this, but Marlon Brando, when he got a hold of some butter, he went head first, and I'm not talking his skull. You know what? Into whatever he could with that butter.
I mean, it kind of sounds like the butter was on everyone's toast this morning.
Well, and I can't help but notice that after you guys got a mouthful of that toast, you all started becoming real friendly with one another. Not trying to imply anything, you quiz. But the cocaine just brings me back, because back when I was writing for SNL and working at UCB, the Improv Theater, and we're going to get to the Improv in a little bit, we did so much cocaine. I don't know if you can tell. My nose has started collapsing right where it meets like the skull.
I've seen Gen Z Hospital. I know you were on cocaine when you wrote that.
The cartilage is mostly gone at this point. I've eaten through it. So I just like to recreate it. I just crush up some aspirin every once in a while and I just snort it. But seeing you guys, it brought me back like 30, 40 years. Because I'm 57 years young, but I love seeing you guys just go to town on that shit. And go to town on each other in a friendship kind of way.
In the straightest way possible.
No, I'm not even kidding. Like literally
It's so straight,
heterosexual.
Well, can you talk about your tenure at SNL, actually? It's a big reason why we agreed to come here.
So SNL was an incredible time in my life. I think probably the most miraculous experiences I ever had were really, a lot of people, when they think of SNL, who do they think of first, right? They think of the actors, right? Maybe they think of Lorne Michaels, who, okay, I'll just say it because we're not recording.
They think of Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah, we're not recording this. Lorne Michaels is a predator, right?
Was he on the flight logs?
No, he took his own
private plane.
You're misunderstanding. I don't mean sexually. I mean he hunts women for sport.
Oh, okay.
Like the alien? The alien
Yes,
predator?
yes, exactly. That kind of predator.
Oh, well, where does he put the dreadlocks when he's in front of the camera?
Oh, he just sort of tucks those into like his jacket.
He has a zipper on the back of his head.
Yes.
I get it. No,
that's
I understand.
all a wig. I mean, SNL's big money. It's big money. Come on. But he was pretty cool when I knew him. I'll say he's pretty cool. I mean, every major cast member, they all have a Lorne Michaels impression. So it was real fun. He was a nice guy to work with. I did see him kill somebody, but he was a nice guy to work with. It was a woman. But he was great. He was an awesome boss. He signed my paycheck for a few years. I loved him. But the writer's room, I mean, that was some wild shit. You guys ever seen Wolf of Wall Street?
Yeah.
Imagine the craziest shit you've ever seen.
Wolf of 30 Rock, am I right?
That's what it was like. That's what it was like. I ate a goldfish every day of my life. Every single day I worked there, they made me eat another goldfish.
Like a live goldfish?
Yeah. Yeah, like a whole live
Was
goldfish.
that like a team training exercise or was it just you specifically?
Okay, so this is egg on my face. I thought
everybody said they were eating them behind the scenes. I didn't see it.
I mean, imagine for you, it was probably
I thought, brother, exactly what I thought. So I showed up my first day and they said, "Hey, Donnie G," because my name's Donald Glover, just a reminder, famed UCB improv artist, no relation. They said, "Eat this goldfish or you're fired." And I thought, okay, I got two options here. I can either be a man with some dignity or I can be successful. So I slurped that bad boy down. You know what I mean? And that shit fought. It fought tooth and nail to get back up my throat for about 7 hours. So I'm in the writer's room, right? We're pitching some idea where Tina Fey is Sarah Palin or something. It's killing. Let me tell you, it's because again we're doing a lot of cocaine.
Oh yeah, I think I remember that one.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was the only one where she was Sarah Palin.
Was that the Raiden Biden one?
Yes, and then
Raiden like Mortal Kombat Raiden?
No, like writing him sexually.
No, like it was a sex thing. I mean, back then we could.
That
get
was
away
one,
with
right?
Yeah, well, this was just after I came on just after Mad TV. We're gonna have to cut this because I realized it was SNL because it was Fred Armisen. When Fred Armisen did blackface as Barack Obama.
Oh yeah. Well, he did that many times.
Yeah.
That's no secret.
It was so I'm coming in. We're watching Fred Armisen. He's doing blackface. I don't know if you know Fred Armisen. Great actor.
Yeah.
Great actor.
Great guy. Great loves women.
Yeah. Armenian. So if you have any opinions on that, now's the time to get those out. Right.
On
Put
Armenians?
them on. Yeah.
They have really good bread.
Never even really thought about them. So
True. Okay, interesting.
Really good bread.
Has everyone here ever thought about Armenians before?
Yeah.
Everyone but Austin. That's so weird how that's happened. So you don't even. They're not even. They don't
You're
even
not familiar with
exist.
any major conflicts?
They don't exist.
or
Armenia just doesn't
okay,
exist to you.
interesting.
That's so.
fresh palate here.
Yeah.
Let's maybe we should give our friend Serge Tankian a call. See what he likes to think about that.
Serge Tankian, the lead singer of System of a Down. You don't know who this is?
I do know.
Famous
System of a Down.
Armenian advocate for the Armenian people. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
You don't trust in this self-righteous suicide?
I thought it killed him.
Oh.
You would have thought. Oh well, that's life. So we're writing, right? I'm eating those goldfish every single day.
How are your poops?
Pure goldfish.
Pure goldfish?
No, they came out alive. That's the worst part. One of the times they straight up made me eat that bad boy again. So the problem was the first time I swallowed one of them, right? It, like I said, fighting tooth and nail to get back up into my mouth, into my mouth, as my Canadian mother would say. My mouth, right? So that is a real problem, right? I don't know if you've ever had acid reflux. Now try thinking your acid reflux has a brain the size of a goldfish, noted for their brains. So it's something, right? It's fighting. So that's something, I think that's what I took away, right? You take away a lot of memories, you take away a lot of skills, you take away a lot of like beautiful experiences and connections. I'll be honest, a lot of connections. I got a lot of connections from SNL, but most of all, I got the ability to eat basically anything alive, right?
So this is what pushed you to be a Jane?
Yeah.
So you don't exercise this skill very often if you're a Jane.
No. But when I do. It's kind of like a little flex. Like, I don't know, like...
You just scoop up a local villager and eat them?
It's like when, I don't know if any of you know any, like, yes.
Kind of pull your jaw out, expand it.
It's like if like a kind of a classico alcoholic, like back when that shit was like fun and cool. It's like if one of them, like they drink with some youngins nowadays and they can just drink everyone under the table, but they've been sober for a few years. It's kind of like a flex. Like you're like, oh, I'm sober, but I could drink the shit out of you. I don't know.
You can drink the shit out of a person?
I've never been sober before, so I don't know like how that works.
I just assume.
So I assume that's what they say. So it's a very similar thing where I'm able to eat anything. I had a piglet once.
Whole?
Yeah. They were going
to... Piglet from Winnie the Pooh?
You said a similar proportion.
Well, you said you had connections, so I was wondering if you knew him.
No. I do
specifically.
I met Eeyore once, but he's honestly an asshole.
An irascible sex pest.
He is he's weird around women. He's weird around women.
Well, you wouldn't want to be around him.
You know that like sad boy attitude some guys have? He's got it too. He's the guy that fucking defined that. Sad boy, but I'm going to be really awful to women that I date.
It's so bad. So I'm
sensitive. I have black,
My
fingernails are painted black.
I straight up thought he was going to say friends.
I have black friends. My fingernails are painted black. I'm really sad. Come kiss me. Oh, I just posted your nudes online.
It was my black friend's fault.
Yeah. No. That Eeyore, that's his whole game book.
Yeah, why'd you say that though? Why'd you point out that it was his black friend's fault?
Donald Glover is sitting right there.
I'm right here. Well, no relation, by the way. Just so we're clear, no relation. So the thing with the piglet was I was at a remote island off the coast of Puerto Rico. I don't know if you're familiar, Savage Land, Puerto Rico.
Savage Land, yeah.
It really,
cool.
I mean, they really. I never went to the actual country, but I went to this one island, and there was a group of people living there. White as can be. Well, bright red. Their high priest was blonde and had blue eyes, and he was kind of locked away in a chamber. And they said none can see him.
None.
They spoke English?
They spoke beautiful English with German accents. I was like, what is this? And they said, here's our hole to the center of the universe. And I was like, I don't want to go down there. I'm busy right now. And they were going to roast this here piggy, right?
And I thought, said, why waste all that time?
Well, I said, why? And I told them, I was like, for religious reasons, I'm Jane. And they were like, what are some symbols you like? And I go, well, here's a pretty cool Jane symbol. And I showed them the main symbol of Jainism. And they went, we love that symbol.
If you could just tip it a little bit.
Yeah. Can we get a little bit of rotation? I went, here you go, buddy. And so they said, okay, so how do we respect your religion? Because also, a lot of us are vegetarians too. Fun fact. And I was like, that's super interesting. That kind of comes out of nowhere, but then, whatever. So these people, again, pink as all hell, as pink as a pig. I didn't even recognize them. They said unto me, they said, how can we accommodate your religious beliefs? And I said, let me show you something real quick. Grab that son of a bitch. Grab the legs in each arm, squeezed real hard. I think I might have broken the shoulder. And just like Hideki Matsui, he's not the one who eats the food, is he? No, he's a baseball player.
Yeah, no, you're right. He's a baseball player.
The
Are you
bats.
thinking
He's very
about
famous for that.
Kobayashi?
I'm thinking of Kobayashi.
Yeah.
Swallow that son of a bitch. I dipped him in a little bit of water too, I'm going to be honest, which I think is cheating. I think they shouldn't be allowed to do that. But so I swallowed that son of a bitch whole.
The pig.
The pig. Yes.
So this wasn't a piglet. This was a full.
No. I mean, it was like somewhere
roasted.
between. I would say it was about 40, 50 pounds. So I swallowed this thing. Big bloated tummy. Right. A lot of people there also, interestingly, really loved seeing me with that big bloated tummy. I'm going to say that. They seemed to love it. The ladies couldn't get enough. I guess they're Buddhist. That's like their Buddha thing. And so that's kind of how I've managed to respect my Jainism is I don't kill the animal before I eat it.
So
wait a minute. You said you were scooping out handfuls of dead shrimp.
They were dead.
Yeah. Well, that was
they're already dead.
I didn't kill it for. Well, because you have to chop it up, as you can see from the ceviche that I have here.
Okay. Yes.
Or the bread and butter that I have here. By the way, please apologize to the butter. As you can tell from the ceviche, I've chopped this up into very fine
ceviche is
pieces.
kind of getting a little stinky.
Yeah.
The ceviche reeks.
It reeks. Do you?
I'm getting kind of
I
dizzy.
have no refrigeration here.
Yeah, it's pretty hot in here.
I haven't renovated.
I'm starting to understand why the fat guys on the beach have no clothes on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's hot
But
as
I was just
shit.
wondering, how has this informed your ability as an improv artiste or your career, your Jainism?
My what?
Your career as an improv person.
Do you have a diary of Jane?
Oh, okay. So
Like
improv is kind of an essential component, I would say, of Jainism. Like the two kind of go hand in hand.
Like if you hadn't said yes and to tilting some of your symbols, you might not have
made
some
exactly.
friends there. Yeah.
No, because the fundamental principle, what is of Jainism, I think is, I would have to assume, like, don't know any living creature.
That's so true.
Don't hit it with the no of death, right? And in improv,
That's the ultimate no.
we want to make sure that we
The culinary secret sex.
You want
Can you elaborate on that, please?
Yeah, keep going.
I've never heard of that one, and I'm no
so
relation
I mean,
with the
everything's kept anonymous, but there's some agency removed. There's a little more anonymity there. So, I mean,
Are you just like talking about your personal life? Wait, what?
Is that not what you were just kind of describing?
No.
What? Wait, what?
No, I was just talking about how I don't kill animals, and I'm good at improv.
What? Adam, so you're talking about anonymous sex?
Well, I'm just saying,
Speak on
like,
that.
you remove your, there's no personal string there, So you're not given the agency, you're not given the information in which, that might otherwise alter the experience.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And how does that connect back to?
Well, I'm just saying there's a thread there.
Yeah, but what's the thread? Can you lead me to it real quick?
I'm saying the thread is
Keep
there's.
pulling the string.
I'm trying to, if you would let me.
No.
We're all feeling around for
No, let him play.
I don't want to feel around for this. I'm going to tell somebody I don't want to touch.
I'm saying, there's a barrier of information that separates you from the type of experience that you're trying to partake in, and therefore, yeah, I mean, that's
Are
really...
you talking about just anonymous sex, though?
No. I'm also talking about, you are not taking agency of killing something, and then, okay, I lost my thread here.
So in conclusion, making ceviche the Jane way with rotten shrimp is a lot like fucking a chick you don't know. Maybe using a glory hole of some kind.
I was just going to say it's a glory hole kind of thing.
A glory hole kind of thing.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of...
Maybe it's a no loads refused motel ass up kind of gangbang. There's a blindfold involved, I'm sure. You're posting on some kind of website. Craigslist used to be great for this. Sadly no longer. You're probably posting on Sniffies if you're a dude into dudes. Who here's you Sniffies?
I don't even know
Why are you raising your
that.
hand? Austin,
It's way
Austin's
up there.
hand is through the roof right now. So Sniffies is just like an
Just broke his
anonymous.
hand on the ceiling.
If
I've
you
never
were a
even
gay
heard of
man
this.
who wanted,
By the way, nice ceilings.
Oh,
The
thank
vaulted
you.
ceilings
really
are
low,
gorgeous.
though.
Do you, well, yeah, they're vaulted, but they are low. So it's kind of a weird design. I don't know if you've noticed. But
Sort of like a
it's
turtle
not that
shell.
funny. Yes. The doorway is about a foot tall.
It's
to every-
Yoda's hut.
Yes, it's
Yoda's
about a
hut.
foot tall, and the ceilings go about 5 feet high. So when we stand up, we will hit our heads.
Oh, fuck.
So
I was wondering what those big welts on the top of your
they're
head.
massive.
I kind of just
They're
assumed because
massive.
of
You
your
notice I just
naturally
put-
dark skin tone that they
Yes.
maybe were just something that had developed.
I thought they were cysts for a minute, honestly.
Well, one of them
Yeah.
is. One of them
I
is.
just
I'll
figured
let
they
you
were
guess which
scars
one,
from-
but I promise it's not the one you think.
I also just want to point out that Austin has had a communion of mosquitoes just on his neck
Oh,
this
it's
whole
miserable.
time.
Yeah.
Well,
Slap the fuck out of it. Let's hear
don't
it.
slap
Let's hear
it.
it.
No. We're in my house. You don't violate the principles of Jainism.
but this-
That's why I have that symbol on the ceiling.
Yeah.
I didn't even see that.
You might notice I painted it with red paint because there used to be like Byzantine style murals and icons of Theotokos, the Virgin Mother of Jesus, and also Jesus, who I'm just gonna say now, you're lucky I blocked that one out because it's a baby with a man's face. He had a full beard. I don't know what they were
Is
doing
that
here.
symbol composed of a pattern of cherubs sucking each other off?
Yes, that one is. But I also just separately
eye.
just where I couldn't just put that symbol, I just sort of painted with red paint on it. So it's resale values through the floor. I'm gonna be honest. This place sucks so bad.
Well, I'm glad you're only just
when I
renting
moved
it.
here. What?
I'm glad you're just renting it.
Yeah, well, that's another problem. I put a deposit down on the son of a bitch, and I got a little carried away. I'm gonna be honest. Seeing you guys do cocaine, it made me think I should just act like I'm doing cocaine.
Do you have any of the beachfront properties that involved in the rental here? Or
I do technically, but I'm also.
Is it like
so
10,
are these
is it
guys
like 10
are these
square
guys,
feet?
No, it's as much as I want it to be because I'm currently in a protracted lawfare battle against the
Lawfare battle?
against the municipal government of Sardinia. I cannot yield a single ground to those swarthy Sardinians.
I get it, man.
You get it.
Yeah,
You
I get
get
it.
it. You get it. You all get it. You all have met a Sardinian. They'll take it. They'll take it from me.
So if you've got stewardship over this beachfront property, does that
As
mean that
if
all
I
these
can
naked
enforce-
guys are
it
your
says-
personal guests?
It's as far as I can enforce it. No, those are. I wish those were my guests. I wish those were my guests. They all think I'm an asshole.
Oh,
You'll never guess what fucking island country they're from.
does it start with
Armenia.
S
It
and
starts
with
with an S and
Sardinia?
yeah, it's Sardinia. They're complete cocksuckers. The entire coastline should be mine, frankly.
It's really just a diverse community of timeshare people.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
they ruin the community. They gentrify everything.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of Italian restaurants all over this place.
Oh.
They want you to raise the ceilings and
But is it
cover
like-
up.
And I will not raise the ceilings. Thank you.
What were you gonna say, Cody?
Yeah, please.
Is it like bastardized Italian restaurants?
No, they all seem to be Italians.
classic Olive Garden style. You know, authentic
Real food.
Italian cuisine.
Okay. Yeah,
Real
no, I get it.
food.
I get it. Yeah.
Real
Yeah.
food.
Do they give you the Andes mince after?
Well, again, I'm actually barred from most of these restaurants. That's
Okay.
why I get most of my food from the street and the ocean. Because again, the clear conspiracy against me as a renter of this property and owner of the beach. I just want to make that abundantly clear.
Would you pay for the beach, like the beach itself?
No, I paid that I live here. A squatter's rights.
Okay.
This is squatter's rights.
Oh, I
No,
see.
no,
That changes
I get
the.
it.
I
No,
pay
yeah.
rent on this, but I live on the beach.
I'm starting to piece everything together.
Yes.
So,
I mean, this-
so you're next door neighbors with Aquaman, right?
Yes.
So when he walks on the beach naked and long donged,
Wait, Aquaman's real?
Yes. Oh my fuck. Okay. So
well,
anyway, back to the adult talk.
because
Yes.
him and Lorne Michaels,
Yes, he's long
go,
dong.
they hunt together.
Oh my god, I'm so dumb. I totally forgot.
One takes to the sky, one takes to the sea.
Wait.
Lorne
no,
Michaels can fly, by the way. We're going to move on from that.
I thought we were talking about Aquaman with two N's. I thought,
The rapper?
yeah.
Oh no, I don't.
No,
I
no,
think
no,
we're
no.
talking
No,
about
he's
the
not
Jane
real. He can't hurt
symbols.
you.
Yeah, no, Aquaman, the rapper, blue-eyed, blonde-haired rapper is not real. That's just something we tell kids.
To keep them from rapping.
Yes, to keep them from rapping. I used to tell people, I was like, he rides my bus. He lives in my neighborhood.
He sits in the back of the bus because he misbehaves.
He wrote a song called Cheeks and was on The Voice or whatever, or America's Got Talent. So, yeah, so Aquaman.
I think it was the 4.
Yeah, so Aquaman, long dong in it. I didn't even hear. Oh, yeah, okay. That's another thing. I fucked
I
this.
can't wait to go home and tell everybody who Donnie Glover knows. This is going to be so cool.
Yeah, so Aquaman.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we do get a lot of street cred by this. Wait, but if you're just renting the place, how do you afford to fly us out here?
Well, well, obviously,
Kody, please elaborate.
Obviously, he worked at SNL for so many years.
Yes.
Yeah, residuals. I know.
Well, you
time.
get a lot of residuals, and he was part of the Roots as Austin unfortunately.
I was, just to be clear, I
Like the
was
band,
part.
The Roots?
Yes, I was part of the Roots. I
didn't
just
know
thought it
that.
was weird that Austin mentioned it.
Yeah.
I just felt like it was. If anyone else had mentioned it, I think I would be a little less sensitive to that.
I don't even know what that band is. Hold on, I'm gonna look this up.
Okay, we got a phone during the podcast.
Yeah, we got a phone. This is like a cardinal sin, honestly.
So I've been on my phone this whole time. I've been sexting my girl this entire time.
Yeah,
I'm
I
sending
haven't
pictures
noticed.
of my
I
penis.
can see he's across the table from me. He's using his toes.
That's not his toe.
I'm
Wow.
I'm sending.
Those aren't his toes?
I have my legs fully stuck through my pants.
You're what?
I have my legs fully stuck through my pants. I'm taking selfies with my penis in the shot. I'm letting the ladies see because it's kind of like this like fetish thing. Ladies like to see your.
Oh, I'm
Yeah,
I'm
you
starting
see
to piece
you
it all
see the
together.
articulation.
Yeah,
no,
no,
my
I'm
feet are then
getting it.
coming up and out the back.
Donnie,
you
do you
know?
have any advice for us for women?
Definitely make it seem like your penis is really big and it's like blocking your face.
Gotcha.
Or like treat it like Godzilla and kind of like put it behind like maybe like a cardboard set.
Okay.
Like a bunch of like cardboard city buildings and kind of like just take the tip out from it and maybe play like the bum, bum.
No, where do you stand on like shadow play? You know, like
With the penis?
Yeah.
Big fan.
Okay.
Big fan of shadow plays with penises. Okay. That's, I think, key to winning the heart of any woman is go to her house, immediately grab one of her shitty lamps. Women, I don't know if you know this, guys.
They always have a shitty
They
lamp.
love lamps.
Always have a shitty lamp.
Lamps. So you grab the
Oh,
lamp.
they're
and
like Brick from Anchorman.
precisely. And you contrive it in such a way that it's like flashing on the wall. Put that dick right up against that lamp. Put it on the glass if you gotta. But like, yeah, and just don't let her see your actual penis. Because like, let's be fully honest, after she sees your 8-foot long shadow penis, she's gonna be so disappointed.
Is that a Naruto jutsu?
Yes. I mean, it's based on his. Most people don't know Masashi Kishimoto, the creator of Naruto, bases most of that on his real life.
Yeah, well, he had
he's
experience with the IDF techniques, right?
Well,
Isn't
that's
that
true.
where you get the 8-foot shadow penis and similar?
But then
Yes.
he's also like, he's a huge fan of Shikamaru.
I don't know who that is. but
Well,
you-
he's the shadow. He's like, he uses the shadows.
Oh, yeah.
Masashi Kishimoto is a huge fan of Shikamaru, who is a real person. He's a real person. He uses shadows and he does sex things with them. Naturally, that's how.
Missed opportunity to not write that into the show, you know?
Well, I think
he did because, you know.
I haven't
Oh
seen
no,
it.
Liam hasn't finished the series yet.
Oh,
but towards the end, he does some sex stuff.
Oh, he does some sex stuff,
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's-
Oh, sexy jutsu.
It's incredible if I'm being totally honest. So, shadow play with your penis, taking a picture of your penis behind something or in front of something, always really good. What I also recommend is put the camera right up to where your eye would be, so it's your perspective, and maybe put like something like a TV remote or like a lotion bottle or maybe just a water bottle.
What about sock? Can you use a sock?
You can use a sock, I guess, but that's
Like put it on the ground so it's
But it-
farther
but
Put your
away.
penis on the ground. Yeah, you can. That women love a dirty penis. That's why they go after like members of bands. Members of bands don't bathe for extended periods of time. So
You
rub
want
that
to be
dick
like,
on
you
the
dip
ground.
your penis
I
in
do
a
not
puddle
do
of
that.
water on the street.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
shrimp water.
Do what I call drinking dog, which is you take your flaccid penis and you sort of slop at either a bowl of water or a puddle, and you just pretend that it's like a dog's tongue. Ladies love that. Ladies also love a man who's sensitive, so feel free to take a picture of your butthole and send it to her.
No, that works, I've heard.
Tinder allows for photos to be sent.
Oh, do they?
Last I checked. Well, I did get banned from Tinder.
You know, you want to showcase your endowment, but you want to have like a little, you know, sort of.
No, women don't like big penises. Just so we're clear, my biggest advice, if I can,
Penis
make that
reduction?
shit look small.
Okay.
Penis reduction.
Okay.
I can
Corey's
show
gonna
you
have some
guys.
trouble.
So if you all look real carefully, you can kind of see. It's been out most of this recording session. It's not that hard either because again, I'm taking pictures of it, so I'm making sure it's small. You can kind of push the head in such a way. Who here is circumcised? Show of hands. I'm circumcised. I'm cut.
It was
I'm
a
with you.
forceful thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
not
can't say
my
the
will.
same for
I wish we could-
myself. Mine was something I chose.
I'm actually a eunuch, so
I'm a badass circumcision
I would have
survivor.
loved it. Yeah, so cool. I mean, it's kind
have
of
the
an
battle
honor.
scars
So
to
just to
prove
be
it.
clear, if you're not going to heaven. I just want to make that abundantly clear.
Oh.
So
If you're
you
not
can
circumcised, you're not going to
I
heaven?
imagine being if you're not circumcised.
Yeah.
Oh, so we're
No,
going
no,
to
no. If you are, because I'm circumcised.
Oh, so you're not going to heaven?
Yeah, I was the first. Actually, the rabbi told me I was the first ever. First of all, the first non-Jew to ever get circumcised at his synagogue. Secondly, and he sucked that thing, by the way. I don't know if you've ever seen.
I thought that was a myth. I thought that was a
at
myth. that
bris?
they
No, they
suck.
suck that thing.
Even when you're a full grown adult.
Oh yeah, yes. How else are they supposed to get rid of all the blood? They suck that thing. Now, I don't know if you guys know this, but rabbis,
The moils.
The moils.
I've described this but previously.
You have, and they suck the...
They didn't believe the moil was a real term.
No. Yeah, it's a real term. And they suck the blood.
The
right?
shroud of Torn in the
huge problem. Huge problem. I'm sure you can all think, what is the major problem with this? You're doing this to a baby? Herpes. Kid's got herpes for the rest of his life. So that happened in New York, right? A moil gave a baby herpes. You can't say that on TV anymore. So a moil gave a baby herpes. So that
it's a Brooklyn thing.
Yeah. So now in New York, maybe just in the city, but I think in New York State writ large, you have to suck the baby's penis blood through a glass straw.
So is that why you moved from New York to here?
Yes. Weirdly enough, Europe, surprisingly low number of Jews. I can't imagine why, but so finding one was so hard. It was so difficult.
Those Sardinians, dude.
Yes, and
they
so
really just went after him.
Yes, and so I just eventually...
I'm really starting to piece it together again.
It all comes together. And they made my ceiling like this. They're the reason my ceiling sucks. It's not me. So, where was I? Oh, so I think you were getting into... you think I would remember because my penis is still in my hand. So if you really want the women to like you, what you do, they love balls. They love big old balls, right? They love a nice big set of nuts. So if you can... Have you guys heard of silicone injections?
Yeah, like you get in your ass. To make big fake ass that leaks after a month.
I can pull up a picture. There's not of mine. I would never. You can get in your penis, but you can also get in your balls. Your balls are huge. Yeah. You can fill your ball sack with saline solution as well. Right? That's temporary though. Your body will absorb that. So I highly recommend silicone if you can.
But couldn't that just like bring a lot of microplastics to your testicles?
No, it's macroplastics. You've already got microplastics.
No, the plastics are huge.
Yeah.
The plastics are like the
There's
size
nothing
of the
micro about them. That's the whole point.
Yeah, it's like the tie on a bread bag. Like that's what's in my balls right now.
Gotcha.
So that's what's sticking out, just so we're clear. If I pull it, and here's the thing, if I remove it, that immediately makes a hole. Saline's coming out. So
this will be like a water bed.
Yeah, so I gotta stick it out for a little bit. It'll heal naturally, and I think it'll cut the plastic tip. So what you do is you just sort of make a ring with your fingers around your penis, right? Grip at the excess skin, which we all do have, even if we're circumcised.
Careful there. It looks like he's getting a little blue.
That's fine. I'm squeezing this.
The resale value of this place is going down with every syllable.
The resale value of my penis is only going up, though, because let me show you this next trick. You just sort of push the head in. You push the head in, right? It doesn't have to like go inside your body, but then you kind of like squeeze a little bit harder.
It looks like it's bursting out the bottom there when you do that.
No, it's okay. Well, that was I tried to circumcise myself there. I thought you had to start at the bottom and work your way up.
Wait, so did you do that before or after you got circumcised?
I did that before because I was getting so desperate, but eventually I did find a guy who said, I'll cut your penis for you.
I thought it was kind of like you're bored doing a stick and poke kind of thing.
Oh. No, that's for my stick and poke, which is on my ass. I did that with several mirrors.
Was that smiley face?
Yes. So I stick it in, and then it's just kind of like, if you time this just right? Just watch.
Yeah.
It won't, see, it doesn't snap back immediately. It kind of is slow. Do this at home.
You called us here to teach us about improv. So
can
we
get back
how can a little bit back to that?
Yeah, a half hour has gone by and we haven't done
Well, it's just so easy. You have so many connections, so many life stories.
It's very important. So now that you understand my life, right? Now that you've been let in on my life.
We got our prelude there.
Yes, because improv is such a personal experience, right? So what is the number one rule of improv? Can anyone tell me?
Yes, and.
Exactly. You never know. Now, what do I mean by not knowing? I really mean you never deny someone else's reality for what they're trying to do. You move the thing along. You never try and stop a scene dead in its tracks. You just try and move it along, right? Sometimes you can get a little bit of yes, but in there, but it's mostly, you're just trying to push it along, right? That works for scenes. That works for podcasts. That works for everything. That just works for life, right?
A train without brakes.
Exactly. You never want to hit the brakes on this
When
thing.
you're saying yes, but you're talking about like with the silicone.
Yeah.
Just making sure.
Yeah. Put that in your ass.
Yeah.
That's why I say to my plastic surgeon when he goes, where do you want the silicone? I went, yes.
Yes, but.
Right up there. Bad boy was drunk though. Slipped. Stuck the needle straight up the rectum. I know what you're thinking. Ow. Nope. Somehow perfect surgical precision. Didn't stick a single thing. But admittedly now, I do have
a cone of silicone.
A colon filled with silicone.
Did you get pleasure from it?
I mean, he just said he did.
The nerves there have been dead for years.
Oh.
Cocaine.
Isn't the Sardinians too?
I mean, I wish.
They ruin everything.
Let me tell you, I've seen a few Sardinians in my life, and I wish that they were doing damage to my butthole. You know what I mean? So they're handsome people. They are handsome people. I'll say that. They're handsome. They're unattractive people. So improv, right? So the key of improv is yes and. So the first exercise we're going to do is a little game called, I forgot the name of it. It's called First 3 Lines. And the reason why it's called that, you'll never guess. You only have 3 lines, right? It's a little scene you got to do. So how do we want to do this? Do we want to do this in the framing? We can cut all this bullshit out.
No, we can keep it in.
Okay, I guess the audience is now learning about improv.
Well, who knows if they'll hear this?
As long as I'm getting paid, I'm good.
You're definitely getting paid. We're not paying you for that, though.
That's fine. The ceviche was a labor of love. I do have to let you know, though, as per Italian law, I do have to notify you I do have COVID. So moving on. So let's all try and get in the same headspace.
Oh, yes, let's go.
All right, okay.
Austin, you did none of that.
Yeah, I'm very confused.
This is the harmonica was the instrument that Austin heard and he went, music's gone to shit now. They're playing anything now. Bring back the banjo.
That's a trick that Lauren taught you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Bring back the
He pulled it out from his
Bring
surprise.
back the jug that I can hoot on and the washboard that I can play. Okay, so here's a few little disclaimers about improv before we really get into this exercise. And then I'm going to actually explain how First 3 Lines work. Here's a list of things that aren't funny. Puns aren't funny. Cliches aren't funny. Jokes aren't funny. You might be going, whoa, what the fuck, Donald? How are none of those things funny? Those are all really funny. Those are really funny in your everyday life. But we're not doing everyday life.
Okay.
We're doing improvisation. So the key to good improv is never try to be funny. Just go with the scene. Just go with the moment. Let it take you. And again, this applies to scenes. Yes, indeed it does. But it also applies to podcasting. Because you just got to go with the podcast. You got to go with whatever dumb bullshit Liam did in the last recording. You got to just work with it as best you can. As best you can. Right? That's unfortunately just the way that it works. Because what nobody wants to hear is somebody going, nah, we're not doing this. Nah, I'm out of here. They got to go with it. So the way that First 3 Lines work is you have 3 lines and you have to establish the key components of your base reality. What do you need to know in order to understand a scene? What are the 3 things? We want to shout one out.
Location.
Ingo. That's what we say here.
Where?
Where?
Bingo. B has not gotten here. Bingo.
How?
No.
Why?
Austin,
No.
you want
Austin.
the last one? We got the
Slam
who, we
dunk
got
on
the
the last
where.
And why?
Not quite. It's the what, folks. We need the what. We need who are they, where are they, what are they doing, right? Again, it doesn't really have to be funny. You don't have to try to be funny. Liam's really bad at this, right?
Yeah.
Liam consistently tries to be funny.
I'm really bad at it.
Right? So what you ultimately are trying to do is you have 3 lines. First person speaks, second person speaks, first person speaks again. And in that time, you have to establish the who, what, and where. You can do that in any order you want. The most famous example that UCB gives, that's of course the Upright Citizens Brigade. They basically invented modern improv. I was going to bring the book, but I forgot to bring the book. They give an example of the best way to to establish a base reality is a guy reaching his hand up into the air and going, scalpel. And then he's a doctor. He's in an operating room. He's performing an operation. You know immediately what it is. You then play off of that. Sound good? So you have 3 lines. You got to establish the who, the what, and the where. That is so
how do you want to do
intimidating.
this? You want to switch off people? Okay.
Let's you and I, because we've done this before. Let's you and I
And
do.
again, I'm really bad, guys, so just know that, genuinely.
Okay. So, and it seems like it would be easier because you don't have to worry about like your body or anything because you're just using your voice. It's so much harder to do it with just the voice. Okay.
You want to start?
Sure. Okay, and there's the refill on your soda that you asked for. Can I get you anything else to wrap up your meal here?
Yeah, could I get a couple more napkins? And if you could you tell that gentleman behind me to stop kicking my chair?
Oh yes, of course. I guess I'll mention that right away. Who were we? Where were we? What were we doing? Right?
You were a waiter.
Waiter. Customer.
You were
in some kind of
scumbag.
Restaurant.
A scumbag, yeah.
Yeah, dirtbag piece of shit. And I was taking order, whatever. I was waiting, right? So that immediately, it doesn't have to be funny, right? But for the sake of this exercise, all that we're doing is working together to build something, right? Who wants to give it a try?
Sure.
Awesome.
Hell yeah, brother.
Okay. Who do you want to be your partner? Me, Liam, or one of these 2 guys?
Let's you and I do one.
Okay.
You're going to be the crutch for a while, I think.
Okay, sounds good. Do you want me to start?
I can start.
Okay.
Hell yeah, brother.
Hell yeah.
You know, you're supposed to bind up your cardboard recycling when you put it out at the end of the driveway, right?
Man, I do not have time. I got my fucking bitch ass wife in my house. She's drilling into my ear with that show, boys. I got 12 kids. I'm not done talking. I got 12 kids, and I don't come to the dick sucking dump where you bring all my garbage and smack the dicks out of your mouth and tell you how to do your job. So I don't want you waiting for me to hail you down like a cab when I see the garbage truck coming by, because I didn't bring my garbage out or my cardboard the day it was due.
So it's all cartons of cigarettes, and I appreciate that you're recycling it at least, but they're all just all over the place.
I'm only recycling half of it. Most of it I just toss in the trash. Fuck you.
You know what? Why don't we just save
wife.
the time? Why don't we just save the time? You could just throw them all away. I won't even have to think about it.
My wife will run me up a tree, man. All right, there we go. That was good. That was good. You established a conflict immediately. There we go. Nice. Was I in your... Now, here's an important question. Was I originally in your conception, was I a homeowner?
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, so it was that awkward moment where you meet the trash guy and you two were never supposed to meet.
Yeah, they are subhuman. They belong.
Oh,
they need to be relegated to... They need to live in a different town.
No, I just mean it's a person that's actively not abiding by whatever they agreed to, and then they just hope they don't ever see the trash guy, and it's the awkward time they do, and they're like, oh, fuck, okay. Well,
very relatable. I lived in a town where if you fucked up your trash, they just left that shit. Horrid experiences.
What was that, Kody?
Oh, nothing.
What's wrong?
That was
You made a face.
No, I was just looking.
Kody, it seems like you just volunteered to go next.
Cody just volunteered to go next.
That's fine.
Okay.
Who wants to be my partner? Do you want to be my
Do it with Austin. Oh, Adam.
Oh, fuck yeah, let's go.
I want everyone to get a turn initiating it.
So as you can see here, we rotated your tires. We did we changed your oil, and there is an issue though. There happens to be an oil leak out of your oil pan.
All right, that's fine. I was already aware of that before I came in. There's just one thing I'm a little bit confused about.
What would that be? Why
the fuck did you put a cock bumper sticker on my car?
Cha-cha-cha.
That wasn't there before. This is very unprofessional.
Hello, I'm the manager. What's the problem here, sir?
Open up. It's the police.
Oh, God! Okay. So the scene went well. The scene was. I feel like we kind of forced something in there at the end, fittingly. But also, I want to highlight something that Kody did that can be a little dangerous for improv. That's asking questions, or someone. Maybe Adam said it.
Yeah, he said, I've got
one question. Yes. So what that effectively does, right? The reason why you want to avoid questions whenever possible in improv, and again, maybe not, because like as we saw, Liam asked questions, you guys ask questions, and we can kind of build off of that because that's the format that we have. The reason why you want to avoid questions is because it puts responsibility on the other person. Where basically, like if you came in and you said, Austin, just as an example, you were like, oh, you need to fold your cardboard, and I went, why? That basically means I just didn't contribute anything. Austin now has to go, oh, you're kicking it back. It's the rule.
Yeah,
I see.
And so we're not doing improv at that point. One of us is just having to take it. Now, that didn't actually hurt the scene at all. And Kody, I think pretty much like in your intro, fully established who you were, what you were doing, where you were. So that didn't really like, that was not harmful to that. I'm just saying in the future, right? Be wary of it.
Statements are gifts.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
Okay. Adam, you give it a try.
All right. So as you can see here, we've got various sizes and colors in the plugs. We got an entry level one right here. It's silicone, about 4 inches. Next size up is going to be a rubber material. It vibrates as well if you're into that kind of thing.
Okay.
Now I see here that we had you down for the extra veiny squirting mega dong set. I just want to make sure that I've got the contact information here, right? And
yeah, it's Deuce Bigelow, European Gigolo.
All right, excellent. So
at 69 Long John Street.
Hello, Mr. Bigelow. I'm the owner of this establishment. What seems to be the problem here? Oh my God, it's the cops!
All right. I see where this is. Okay.
No, that was fine. You, again, like in the initial, way better than Liam and I. You had a funnier premise than
Oh, yeah, much better. I love the premise there. Well, I think both of these guys were running up on the thing that you said, though, of not trying to be funny.
Yeah, you don't want to force, right? Like, improv is such a, like, it's a team sport that, like, and so is podcasting, that, like, you really want to, like, you don't ever want to lead with something too funny because you want to, like, work together to get the funny. I think ultimately, right, the premise was good. The opening was solid. You guys actually kind of all nailed first 3 lines.
Yeah, you guys are much better than me.
Yeah. And Kody, you picked it up really well. So that was overall, like, those were 3 very good intros.
Thank you for all of us because no one else said it. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome for just you because no one else said it. Yeah, so very good work with that. Right, the next activity, it's called framing the unusual thing, and this is kind of the root of improv, and this is where the improv really starts, right? So after you establish a base reality, your who, your what, your where, you basically have established between you and your partner, you and your colleagues, what it is that you all are yes-anding, right? Yes, you are a garbage man. I am a
chain smoking
non-recycler. Yes.
Guy who loves his wife.
The guy who loves his wife.
Family man.
You are a butt plug salesman, Adam. Kody, you are a butt plug buyer.
Deuce Bigelow.
European Jigulo. Right. Kody, you're a mechanic. Adam, you're a doesn't help that you all have very similar names. Kody, you're a mechanic. Adam, you are a car owner who is unhappy about his bumper sticker. Liam, you're an asshole.
That's true.
And I'm a waiter, I guess. Right. So once you, like, that's basically you quietly saying to your partner, like, hey, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Like, we're all on the same page here, right? Then you just sort of, like, go with it for more or less as long as you need to until you hit a point where one of you realizes, wait a minute, my person wouldn't think that that's normal. That just doesn't seem right. So maybe, right, it would just not be funny if Adam was like, here are all our butt plugs. And Kody was like, what? That's crazy. I thought this was an Apple store. and then Adam just has to be like, oh no, this is a butt plug store. It would just not be funny at all. So they would probably just go and go and go, and Adam would sell them butt plugs. And then
I go to the fitting room.
What?
Then I go to the fitting room.
Yes.
That would be probably the unusual thing.
Maybe
if you're going through the sale and Adam's like, well, you can take it over to the fitting room.
And then you're like, wait, there's a fitting room? And then Adam can go, yeah, there's a fitting room. And you go, there's a fitting room? And then Adam goes, yes, there's a fitting room. And in that back and forth, right, each of you kind of, you asking it twice, him saying it twice, you've effectively framed this unusual thing. You said, okay, this is what it is. And you lock that in. This is the weird thing. This is, right, comedy really results in conflict, right? People talk about timing all the time, and that is important, but, like, it's conflict, right? It's a disagreement about how this reality works. And it totally varies. It completely varies. And maybe you just decide that's not that unusual. It will never necessarily be. And sometimes the humor can be brought out of the fact that, like, wow, these people are so much wackier than us. Audiences love that. Audiences love, like, a wacky reality, but it has a limit. And it's even funnier to be like, wait, they think X is normal, but they think Y is wacky, but that's all wacky to me. Like, audiences think that's so funny because they're stupid. Audiences are really fucking stupid, especially your guys' audience. Yeah, put this in the episode. Hey, you want, here, hold on.
You want to know Donald Glover's opinion?
Let me get you something, audience of Learner's Permit. That's a bunch of keys, you baby assholes. So yeah. So does that make sense? You basically, what this is first 3 lines, then you just let the scene go a little bit until one of you hits an unusual thing. Right? Make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Who wants to go first?
I'll go.
Austin. Do you want to do me and you again?
We can do whatever.
Okay. Do you want to initiate it? Or do you want me to initiate?
Let's you initiate it.
Okay. We're here with famed actor, comedian, writer, Austin Sinclair. And he's here to tell us about an upcoming project that he has working on. Austin, how are you doing today?
I'm doing excellent, thank you. It's a good time to be here.
Yeah, happy to hear
Hard
it.
to find the place, but
We're in this is a space we can afford. So you were telling me a little bit about this project. I'm so excited. You're saying it bridges the gap between the written word, the spoken word, the sung word, and the painted word.
yes.
So I'm a little curious. I guess, what do you think American culture is lacking at large right now? That you are filling?
That I'm bringing to the table with this project.
Yes.
I think that people, they don't appreciate birds as much as they should and what they actually do for the community.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, they wake you up every morning. It's free to look at them.
Well, yeah, you can, but like alarm clocks too, right?
You what?
Alarm clocks.
Yeah.
You can use just alarm clocks.
You
don't
could,
need
but
birds.
do you really want mechanical facets running your life, or do you want nature to be the one that's pushing your life forward, giving you the?
Oh, I guess. Okay, I guess naturals can be nice. Yeah. So, what are some other things? Sorry, my producer is currently making a box formation with his hands. I don't know what that could be. Oh, he's asking how do you as a creator get outside the box?
But sometimes I like to sit in the box so I can familiarize myself with it.
Like the figurative box?
No, the literal box.
What?
Like an actual box.
How big are we talking?
Like just small enough to make me uncomfortable, but like that I want to get out.
A box made of what though?
What? It's just a cardboard box.
So you just sit in a cardboard box?
I mean, I'd like to up it to like a metal, but yes, but I'd like to up it to like a metal box or something that somebody seals me in. So like maybe you couldn't get out.
Wait, so you sit in a box?
Yes, I sit in a box.
You sit in a box?
Yes.
Up top. That's a framed unusual thing. That's unusual enough for me, motherfucker. Okay, drop that on the stew. Good work, Austin. You got good rhythm for this. You work well with it. All right, Kody and Adam, you guys are up.
Let's go, buddy.
I thought you were going to admittedly start this one.
Oh.
So.
Well, I mean.
This is very meta.
Wow.
Yeah.
High concept.
All right. I got the diamonds. I've got the sapphire. I've got the emeralds. All we need now is the rubber chicken. Okay, that was fucking stupid. Let's.
I was going to go with
straight for the unusual thing.
Yeah, literally.
Just threw the unusual thing in the face.
Hey, so you sit in a box,
because
right?
I was just going to go that same route.
Hey, maybe I was like a kid pretending and that wasn't the weird thing yet.
That would have been fine. As always, it's always yes and. It's always, you just got to work with it.
All right, here, why don't you start this one?
Don't shoot yourself in the foot, though. If you're moving, just move with it.
This concert's fucking crazy. I don't think I've ever been this drunk in my entire life.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, man, I'm really about all the fucking triangles and clarinets being used. It's really such a fantastic and wild combination.
The fucking banjo in the back is just really just, oh my God. I think I might be in love with him.
That's my brother. You told me you were never going to cross this threshold and now it's been crossed. Listen, he's standing up there pouring his fucking soul out on the fucking clarinet for us. You shoehorn in a compliment just so you can tell me you're in love with him? Are you fucking kidding me?
No, I said the banjo guy, not the clarinet player.
Look, man, you can
disguise
this however.
Brother?
Everyone on the ground, we gotta know. We gotta know in the improv scene.
We got a denial. Put your fucking hands up.
That's my bad.
It's all good.
Actually, there were a couple no's there.
There were a few no's, but they were pretty soft. I was tempted to hop in as the conductor and be like, I'm so glad you could all join us here for the world premiere of the first ever clarinet banjo soloist.
Oh, actually, so I think Kody, when he did the correction, that was what he actually said.
It was what he actually said.
He did say that was the banjo player, not the clarinet player.
Yeah, that was my bad.
Yes.
So that was.
Cody said banjo, Adam said clarinet. There's sort of a choice that can be made. Either you acknowledge this discrepancy, or you just kind of push through.
Yeah.
And I don't know what really would have been the best course of action.
You mean my fucking sister?
That could have been an option, certainly.
That banjo player's my sister.
or you could have come to a scene where you realize that Adam actually doesn't know what different instruments look like.
So there's a lot of ways to get through it. But the moment we hit that no, we're kind of like at a weird impasse.
Proud of you, Adam.
That makes it very hard to get out of.
You're a real trooper today.
I'm proud of you.
It's hot in here.
It is hot.
Yeah, we'll take a break after we get all the way around the table.
Yeah. And then when we come back, I'll explain what you do after the unusual thing. Okay. So you guys want to try it again?
Ready, Adam?
Yeah. All right, Giuseppe, I spend a few hours. I've got your desktop computer here. I understand that you had some concerns over its performance lately. We went ahead and did a full diagnostic report on this thing. What you'd failed to mention before was that there was an external hard drive plugged in. That seems to be what the issue was. Now, we took a look at it, and pardon me, I'll just, I want to remain mindful of the other clients here. There was a fair amount of circus peanuts that we came across on your hard drive. Now, is there anything that I can do going forward that...
Woo! Child pornography detected. Wait, so that's called endowment, right? When
I was like, where the fuck do I jump in?
Where you give a characteristic to somebody else.
Okay, yeah, I can see how that would be.
It's not a problem, though. It's not a bad thing. It's just something you do.
My name is
so
Giuseppe.
Pretty crazy to endow Kody with being a pedophile. That was pretty crazy. I've seen people walk up to people and go, "Oh, you're drunk again. Nice." or like when I walked up to Austin, and I was like, "Your Royal Highness," or whatever. That endows him with being the king. He now knows, okay, I'm the king. You just walked up and you're like, "There's kitty porn on this hard drive."
Your hard drive is full of child porn, and I brought you here to talk about it. But I won't be too loud about it.
I will be super quiet. I don't want everyone else to know.
We're not going to bring this to HR because
I do love that
myself.
you seem to be going in a direction of like, how can I help? How can I help you with your child porn?
Where'd you get it?
Is that one way like the unusual thing could be established though? Like,
well, in that instance, the unusual thing would not be that he has child pornography on the computer.
Because you have yet to really fully establish a solid base reality.
The unusual thing would be the public complacency, I feel.
You were trying to speed run to the thing.
Yeah.
You're supposed to develop it with Kody. And
do we
then
want to take a break and cool this room down a little bit?
Yeah,
Let's try it
right.
again. Yeah, that's probably for the best. Well, real quick, I just want to point out, we have in the studio a member of the Black Hebrew Israelite movement. Could you please go into a little bit about your life and your beliefs?
Well, my name, as you well know, as everyone here would know, is Yakub, and I am an esteemed scientist.
What are some things that you might have worked on recently that I might be familiar with?
Well, you see, I like to only have pure technologies. You know, like, you ever heard of the abacus? I invented the abacus.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Yeah. You know, what do you call them? I've lost touch because it's been so long.
Yeah.
Not clocks, but the little sand hourglasses.
Hourglasses.
Yeah,
You invented that. Cool.
I sure did.
What would you say is like your most famous piece of, your most famous invention that people would recognize?
Probably the prototype for the Toyota Prius.
Okay. So that was Yakub, member of the Black Hebrew Israelites, inventor of the prototype for the Toyota Prius, joining us in the studio. So we're now going to move back.
Well, hold up. Actually, I think you're skipping over one. It's an important one, but I don't feel that it overshadows.
If you don't feel that's important, then we don't have to go.
Well, it is important.
Okay.
Well, I also invented the white race.
Oh, you think the white
unfortunately,
race is the
dirt-
most important thing to talk about?
No, I'm trying to say that I think I have to acknowledge it because other gotcha journalists like you have brought me on and tried to say, "Oh, excuse me, I hear somebody else in the studio with us."
Oh,
I was breathing. Sorry.
And who are you?
I'm the producer,
What's your name?
Tony.
Do you mind giving us a physical description, Tony? It's kind of dark in here.
I'm a white man wearing khakis. I got a leather belt, wearing suspenders, no t-shirt.
Tony, why don't you join us in the discussion here? What's your opinion on the Toyota Prius?
It's a very fuel efficient car, and like most other Toyotas on the market, they are extremely reliable. They're built specifically. Toyota builds their vehicles specifically, so Japan's a very, very intelligent country. They build their cars because they know that people are going to abuse them, so they build them so that they're specifically not going to be as efficient. But they are a very reliable vehicle.
What's your opinion on the white race?
The white race, down.
Would you say it's a very reliable race, though?
Their numbers are dropping.
Numerically, or just in terms of quality?
In the polls, they're dropping.
Oh, so you're saying they're just not as popular as they used to be?
Yeah. I think maybe one day they'll rise back up, but.
Yeah, so you're kind of shrugging. You're kind of hedging your bets on that one.
Yeah, usually when they're coming from the south.
Oh, okay. Great. We have Kamala Harris with us as well. She's our surprise guest. How are you doing today, Vice President Harris?
This is such a con.
What? I'm sorry. What? The white race or the Toyota Prius? He didn't, just to clarify, because I clearly weren't paying attention. He didn't invent the Prius. You invented the prototype for the Prius, as you said.
Well, I think that's semantics.
No, I don't think that's, well, semantics is what, I think you mean pedantics. Not to be pedantic about it, but I think you mean pedantics. So don't be alarmed by that. The Prius is really not as bad as it was probably, I think, when you bought yours several years ago. So I think it's probably been updated.
This type of trickery is why these guys are my second best invention. Mm-hmm. Just saying. Mm-hmm. Just saying.
Is that what you were going for?
Who's this guy?
I'm sorry. I'm just some guy they pulled off the street. They wanted to do a survey.
We're going to call over an intruder at the studio. Which one is it?
It's the producer. He's not actually my producer. He's been having me done this entire time. And that was called Improv, folks. Thank you so much for joining. Welcome back to Learner's Permit Podcast. I'm your host, Donald Glover. To my left is Austin. To my right is Kody. I have Adam and Liam here as well. I haven't learned their names yet, but I have listened to the podcast a few times. But I do also record. I am present for every single podcast, but we only just got the fifth mic in here, and I've been blindfolded for most of these recordings. So it's a pleasure to be here. Pleasure to have you. Hope you're all ready to learn a little bit.
I'm ready to learn.
Thank you. So let's do. You guys got to pick up that unusual thing. All right, Kody.
Fuck.
Are you not ready?
You got this. You want to do another one, Liam?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Oh, is it my turn?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Come in.
Pizza delivery for Dr. Bruce Banner.
Oh, great. Thanks. Let me just, sorry, I should have had my cash out before you got here. I feel like a bit of a dick.
It's okay. Can you just sign here?
I have to sign to get this pizza?
Yeah. It's the receipt. It's just to know it's for records.
The receipt. Yeah. Oh, right. What, did I already pay?
Yeah.
I don't remember paying.
Nah, don't worry about it. We got your card on file at the pizza place. You order all the time.
I don't remember ever ordering from that. I just saw the.
Well, it says right here, Dr. Bruce Banner. That is you, right?
Yes, but I assure you, I've never.
All right, Dr. Banner, you've been served.
What?
Yep.
What the hell is this?
I work for the clerk of courts.
No, what? I didn't. That doesn't count. That's
I'm serving you a subpoena. You have to appear in court. Your wife is divorcing you.
No, I can't. I can't. We've 12 long years together, and you're telling me my wife is leaving me and she didn't even have the decency to tell me herself?
I'm sorry, sir. I know it's an unfortunate situation. This can't be legally
binding. You impersonated somebody. You impersonated an officer of the law.
All I needed to do, I impersonated a pizza delivery guy.
Yes.
All I needed to do was confirm that you are who I'm supposed to deliver it to, and you verbally confirm multiple times that, yes, you are Dr. Bruce Banner.
I am indeed Dr. Bruce Banner.
Yeah, okay. Well, don't get angry with me, okay? I'm getting
pretty fucking pissed, buddy.
Well, I don't need that. This is I'm just the messenger. Don't shoot the messenger.
You know what happens when I have half a mind to chew you out, my man.
Look, I've heard a lot of angry husbands like you when I serve these things, okay? So don't get your britches in a bunch. I see those massive purple pants you're wearing. I don't know what the hell you're doing in this hotel room.
Well, they're stretched kind of past capacity. They're usually they're blue jeans when I'm normally wearing them.
You're swimming in them.
It's complicated. It's complicated. First of all, that's fashionable nowadays. You see a lot of kids walking around with Jinkos. Remember Jinkos? These are just basically purple Jinkos.
Look, sir, if you just take the summons...
No, get that out of here.
I'm not going to get it out of here. You have to take it.
I'm just so mad right now.
Just know, now that I've confirmed...
I am cross with you, buddy. I am fucking pissed.
You can be whatever you want, but save it for the courtroom, okay? Save it for the courtroom. Because I got nothing to do with this other than delivering the message to you. And now that I've confirmed that you have been served the summons... You have to show up whether you take this piece of paper or not. So I'd highly recommend that you take the piece of paper.
I highly recommend you shove that piece of paper up your ass, man. I'll take it. I'll take it because I'm afraid of the consequences if I don't. I'm trying to obey the law, okay? I've had a really stressful fucking week. Not like you understand.
I mean, I think I understand. I have to deal with people like you every day.
No, you don't understand shit. You want to know why my pants are fucked up?
Sure.
I get big and green when I get pissed sometimes, okay? Not every time, but sometimes I get really big and really green when I get pissed.
Well, you look pretty green right now.
Yeah, I'm greening up a little bit because I'm fucking mad as all hell, okay?
Sir, if I'm being totally honest, you look mostly just red. And you haven't gotten any bigger. Those pants almost seem to have gotten bigger on you.
Yes. Okay, so maybe it's
I feel like there's about 2 inches more leading on the floor.
Yeah, okay, it trails behind me like a bride's veil, okay? But it doesn't defeat the fact that like I'm a green pissed guy sometimes. And you know what? I'm a fucking superhero, dude. So I don't care if that bitch wife of mine is leaving me. And you what do you do for a living?
What do you do for a work where you say that you're a superhero?
I save people. I help people.
So you're like a lawyer?
I'm a doctor, first of all.
Okay.
Let's get that out of the way.
Are you like a pediatrician?
No, I think I'm a radiologist.
Oh. So you.
What do you mean? What do you mean? Oh, what do you mean? Oh,
so you're the guy at the hospital. You're the guy at the hospital that they charges a bunch of money. You don't even show up. You just read the thing, and then you get $20,000.
I read that. Fuck you. First of all, fuck you. First of all, what? Have you ever gotten an X-ray before?
I think just take the paper.
No. First of all, like I said, I took the paper. I'm taking it. I'm putting it down real quick. Did you even bring a pizza?
In the box?
Yeah.
No, it's just more papers.
You're fucking kidding.
It's more copies of the paper.
These are other
If you weren't going to sign the
summons.
receipt, I was just going to give you the box, and then the paper would be in the box, so I would know that you took the paper.
Oh, you cocksucker. So first of all, have you ever in your life gotten a fucking X-ray?
Did you really?
No.
Thinking that there was a pizza when you didn't ever order one?
No,
Some doctor you are.
Well, I saw you coming up the driveway and I thought like, awesome. I'm going to ride this thing for all it's worth. Well, you've never stolen a pizza before?
The driveway of the hotel.
Yes. Well, it's like kind of a weird like Motel 6 situation.
You must be using a lot of that radiology money to get the nice room where you're able to see the driveway of the hotel.
Yes. Okay, because I do a lot of important work.
I
do a lot of important work, dude.
Such as what? You just seem to be getting angrier and angrier.
I'm feeling pretty green. And it's because what I do is I check people's X-rays. Are you kidding me? Have you ever broken a bone?
No.
What?
No, never.
You've never broken a bone?
Not once in my life have I broken a bone. I've never had a need of your services, Dr. Banner.
You've never gotten an X-ray at all?
No.
You've never gotten an X-ray?
And I wouldn't want one from a guy who wears pants like that.
No, not from me, just from anybody. I'm not the only radiologist. And first of all...
Do they all wear pants like that?
Are you ever wearing boxers or whatever in your fucking house?
My boxers don't trail behind me like a bride's veil.
Sure. But that's your house. That's the shit that you wear in your place. Oh my God. Fuck, dude. You are insane that you act like this.
All right, Dr. Banner, I have other people to serve, so I'm going to get going now.
Yeah, you better, or my name isn't Dr. Bruce fucking Banner, okay? Oh, God, I just want to... If I could pick up a car right now, and I'd smash you with it.
Yeah, I bet I wouldn't like you when you're angry, huh? Is that the type
you
of shit
wouldn't
you would
like
say?
me.
Yeah.
You wouldn't like me. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry. Okay? And yeah, I've been drinking. And yeah, I've been drinking. So I saw the pizza and I thought, perfect snack for Dr. B. Get the fuck out of here.
This is me. I'm getting in my car. Slam.
I don't know that thing. Fuck you.
What? Hello?
Hello, front desk?
Yes, what can I help you with?
Did you just allow that pizza to come up to me?
Pizza?
Yes, a pizza man. He came through here.
Oh, you mean the process server?
So you knew.
Oh, he's here every Saturday.
What do you mean he's here every Saturday? How often are people being served in your establishment?
Sir, you checked into getting divorced in.
I figured that was
My wife is leaving me motel. That's the official name of the motel.
Why does it have two names?
Well, because that's the parent company. Getting divorced in is the parent company.
Okay.
Sort of a Marriott Bonvoy type situation.
I get it. Which one is the parent company? Is Bonvoy the parent company?
No, actually, we're a subdivision of Motel 6.
Oh, okay. These are wonderful rooms for a subdivision of Motel 6.
Well, we understand this is a very hard time in your life.
Yes, it's a horrible time, but I didn't even know I was getting divorced at the time. I just stayed at the first hotel that popped up on Trivago.
Well, you might not know this, but Trivago is actually a product used exclusively by divorcing men.
What the hell?
Yep, advertising pushes Trivago to you when they find out that your wife has filed for divorce.
You're kidding me.
It's true.
So Trivago found out about my divorce before I did.
It's all in a stack.
My God, does this go all the way up to the top?
Sure does.
Are you divorced?
No, I've never been married.
Oh my God.
I can connect you to the company president if you'd like.
Could you?
Would you like to make a complaint?
Yes. Directly to the president. Thank you.
Sure, give me just one moment. I'll actually have to patch you through to my manager first.
Okay.
Hello?
Yes. Hi. Is this the manager of this fine establishment?
Yep, this is Steve Jobs.
Hi, Steve Jobs.
Relation.
It's Dr. Bruce Banner. No relation.
Wait, you mean, are you that guy who always says that he's going to get really green?
I'm going to get green and pissed.
I heard about you. Our process server told us all about you.
What do you mean? Wait, he works for you?
Yeah.
He said he was an agent of the court.
Well,
and he also said he was a pizza guy. That's a separate
He is an
issue.
agent of the court. He's not a pizza guy, but he does work for us.
Okay. In what capacity does he work for you?
Well, our company is a subdivision of the United States government.
What the hell?
We work for the civil court.
I'm at a loss. I'm at a loss at present. So,
are you confused? Would you like me to transfer you to my my AVP?
Alien versus Predator?
Assistant vice principal.
I feel stupid for that. I should have known.
Yeah.
Yes, please connect me to the assistant vice principal.
Okay. All right, one moment, please.
Thank you.
This is Leroy speaking. Hello.
Hi, sorry. Yes. Who is this?
Hi, this is Leroy. I'm the assistant vice principal.
Hi, Mr. Vice Principal. So I had a question. Could I potentially get a agent of the court detention and or suspended or expelled?
Well, you could get him detention. We do have in-school suspensions, but we would not expel him for doing his job duties. No.
What? But he was really an asshole about it.
We could cut his recess. We could cut his recess if he was inappropriate in the interaction, but you'd have to come down to the bursar's office to make a direct complaint.
Great. I saw him with 2 milks in his hand, though.
2 milks?
He had 2 milk cartons.
You mean he took 2 milks from Divorce Cafeteria?
He took 2 milks from Divorce Cafeteria.
Oh,
By the way,
no, that just won't do. That just won't do.
A separate thing. Can you connect me to the chief architect?
Let me see if I got his phone number here in my address book. All right. Okay.
That's gross.
Okay, yeah. I'm sorry, what?
Don't lick your fingers, man. If you're flipping. I heard you.
Dr. Banner, with all due respect, you're asking me for a favor.
How'd you know what my name was?
I have your records here. It shows up on the caller ID. Your name is linked to your room.
You're fucking kidding me. Okay.
Okay, yeah. So you're going to want to be connected to Giuseppe Architectino.
Yeah, could you please connect me to Mr. Architectino?
So I can't connect you directly, but I can put you back into the general line, and then you'll have to dial for the extension.
Okay, fine. That is fine. Put me back into the general line.
Okay,
What's the extension?
give me just one moment.
What's the extension?
Oh, sorry. I almost forgot. The extension is 124.
Okay.
Okay, all right.
Just never get 1, 2, 4.
You've reached the front lobby.
Fuck. Can you connect me to Giuseppe Architect?
Oh, is this Dr. Banner again?
Yes.
Are you a little less green now? I hope that the AVP was able to help you.
No, but can you sure, yeah, the AVP was so helpful. Can you please connect me to the architect? Because I have a complaint about the layout of this place.
Sure, yeah, give me just one. Talking about Giuseppe?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I think he's in right now. Let me just connect you to his direct line.
Okay.
He's looking for his hard drive.
Mamma mia, what's going on?
Hey, Giuseppe, I got a complaint. It's Dr. Bruce Banner, no relation.
Okay, what's this all about? Are you complaining? You don't like it at a hotel?
Yeah, I don't, well...
You don't like it at school?
Yes, that was kind of where I was going to.
Are you upset with the structure of the divorce cafeteria? You don't like where the milk is?
Yeah, so I was trying to go to the sauna, and I found myself in the cafeteria. And then when I was trying to go to the gymnasium, I found myself in a metal foundry.
Oh, no. Sauna is in cafeteria. You go behind milk cabinet. They got the milk cabinet with all the milk in the one container, and then you put it in the carton.
Why is this a single building, Giuseppe? I just don't understand. Like, what? This is too much to get through.
Oh, above my pay grade, above my head. Let me. You know what? Let me connect you to the CEO. Maybe he'll answer the phone, and he'll be able to explain design decision. I don't make decision. I just throw it up.
Yep.
You know how it is.
I know how it is, Giuseppe.
Dr. Banner, you're a man of the people. You give radiology on my heart before.
Are you pointing at me, Giuseppe? I feel like I can feel you
pointing at you. You're not in the room, but I'm pointing at you over the phone. You can hear it. That's Italians. We talk with our hands. All right, give me one moment.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
Hello?
Hi, is this I think at this point CEO?
This is President of the United States, Kamala Harris.
Oh my God, Miss Harris. So I have a question. What is your opinion on the Toyota Prius?
First of all, I think it's the greatest invention of Yakub, the architect of the white race. Secondly, I think it's best used by ninjas who need to approach a hostile situation silently. Did you have any other questions?
Yeah, why is my wife leaving me?
Look, we have a lot of answers here at the State Department. We know a lot of...
You don't work at the State... You just work at the White House.
Well, we work at the State Department. The State Department is part of the White House.
I guess. Sure. Okay. You're bad at your job.
Yeah, well, that's why I didn't get elected on my own merit. But, look, we're here. I run divorce school. I run divorce hotels for men who are getting divorced. Okay?
Yeah, no women here.
No women. We don't do that. Women. They don't need a hotel. They're taking your house. Dr. Banner, oh, you didn't know yet, did you? I'm sorry. Dr. Banner, your wife is getting the lab. Your wife is getting the house. Your wife is also getting the ability to use the phrase, you won't like me when I'm angry, because frankly, she said it better anyway. Your wife is leaving you because you wear those stupid purple pants all the time.
No, they're not stupid. Okay, they're not stupid. They're not. First of all, they're what you would buy if you were a radiologist. So have you ever even got a fucking x-ray done, Miss Harris?
Dr. Banner, I'm President Harris. Thank you very much. And if there's nothing further, I have very important presidential business to attend to.
Yeah, like what?
I have to scrub the inside of Joe Biden's mouth. He's got too much krill in there.
Well, I won't keep you then.
Thank you, sir.
Can you please patch me back to the CEO?
Sure, yes. Okay, just one moment. Front desk?
Yeah, could you please patch me back to the delivery guy?
Okay. Sure, yeah. Leon's Pizza Delivery Service, what's going on?
Are you the delivery guy who came and served me a summons?
No, we do pizza here, sir.
Well, how about this? Fuck you. How's that for a last word? God, I'm good.
Oh, man, I've had such a stressful day at work after that. I got to go home to my wife.
That went on for so goddamn long.
Yeah, it's a good time. Okay, so that is probably not a great way to frame the unusual thing.
No, we absolutely framed the unusual thing. Where was it?
I thought it was unusual that there was like a whole conspiracy around fucking Bruce Banner and going through a divorce that he didn't even know was a thing.
We were kind of like subtly knowing each other basically that entire time. So that was bad. Okay, so anyway, Kody,
yeah,
your time has come at last.
That was a masterclass. You just got an example of what not to do.
Yeah, that was really something. Honey, do you want to explain to me why every time I send you to the store to get sugar, flour, baking soda, anything that is a white powder, you only come back with flour? It just feels like you seem to like not either be listening to me or you genuinely don't know what those things are.
They keep changing the aisles in the store and I don't know how to satisfy you. And I can't keep doing this.
Honey, I'm just begging. I mean, look at our kitchen right now. Like, look around this place. It is wall to wall, ceiling to ceiling, bags of gold ribbon flour. And I just think at a certain point when I tell you, hey, don't get this, and I point to it, I say, don't get this, it's flour. And you come back, you'll never guess, with more flour. What am I supposed to do with this? Like, I feel like you're trying to expand this, by the way. I just want to point that out real quick. You just said that, like, you don't satisfy me. Sure. Yes, you don't. But like, but it just feels as though you're just not paying attention when I'm telling you. What is salt?
I don't think you understand that I'm legally blind.
Here we go again. Here we go again. Oh, the excuses, everybody. Oh, everyone pull up a seat for Daniel's big excuse. I'm legally blind. Daniel, I heard that time and time again when I would ask you to drive me to work. When I asked you to go get me water from downstairs. It's just time and time again. I ask for things.
What, that you can't see eye to eye with me?
Oh my God, Daniel. I feel like I give so much to this, right? I eat, sleep, and breathe this relationship. And I just feel like you don't give a fuck. You don't fucking care. And now I have to drink to cope with this. And it's your fault. So I guess we're just having flour again. We're having flour paste. That's dinner tonight. Is that okay with you?
I guess it's okay with me. I'm sorry.
Okay, can you give me a bowl?
I can get.
Can you just give me a bowl, please, Daniel? Daniel, you're always complaining about being blind.
I can't. You keep moving the kitchen.
Yes, okay, fair. Yes, I keep relocating the kitchen to different parts of the house. Okay, initially, of course, yes, it was in the kitchen, but now I've moved it. I've moved the kitchen, and now it's in what used to be your man cave in the basement. By the way, I threw all your stuff out. 1 second. We're framing it here. 1 second. I moved all your stuff. Out. I threw it in the dumpster. Okay, come in. Can you hold on a second, honey?
Did someone order a delivery of flour for a Dr. Bruce Banner and his wife David?
Honey, I can't even. How is this because you're blind? You ordered this. Yeah, sure. Just hand me that paperwork for the flour delivery, please.
It's the flour paperwork.
It's a summons.
What is this?
It's a summons, sir. It's a summons, sir. You've been served. Your wife is divorcing you. All right, I have to exit the scene now. Bye.
Okay, bye. Wait, hold on a second. Honey, hand me the phone. Hello?
Hello? Yes?
Yes, you just delivered some flour to me.
How did you get this number? How did you get this number?
Pay you no mind to it.
Okay. I won't.
Thank you. Come back here and pick up this summons. I'm not getting divorced anytime soon. I hate to be a Karen about this, but I did not order this summons.
Sir, it's too late for that. Please don't get any more green on me.
It's not paint, by the way. That's just the color of my skin.
Look,
if your skin is also green,
if
that
you have an
means
issue
you're
with
a
the
Hulk.
summons, if you have an issue with the summons, I can patch it through to my supervisor, Kamala Harris.
Get patch it through.
Okay, all right. One moment, please.
Hello, is this Kamala Harris?
Yes, speaking.
What the hell? I was looking at a different office for this.
I was looking.
Hello, is this other Kamala Harris?
This is Kamala Harris, no relation.
Oh, could you connect me to the president, Kamala Harris relation?
Yes, of course. One moment. Bring, 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 bring.
Hello, this is Kamala Harris.
Kamala, it's other Kamala. I got a guy on the other line who's looking to complain about
This
flour.
is a
Should I
Let
disconnect
Kamala
you?
finish.
Sorry.
I'm so sorry, sir, for not disconnecting you. I got a Dr. Bruce Banner on the other line. He sounds like a green motherfucker.
Yeah, we spoke maybe like 3 years ago. I wouldn't be surprised if he retained your number. He was very upset.
Oh, okay. Well, my number. Well, I think there's been some confusion here, Kamala. I've never spoken to this man in my life before.
I'm incredibly confused, period.
Well, you're getting divorced, sir. There's no change in that. But maybe President Harris here can assist you.
I guess 3 years is a little bit longer. Oh, okay.
Hi, Mr. President. I need you to build a team. And I need a lot of funding for this. A team. A Revengers type team. I need you to build a team. Me at the center, of course, Dr. Bruce Banner. We need to get my bitch wife back because I cannot handle this blind idiot.
You know what? We've been following your bitch wife and
what? Sir, first of all, bitch ex-wife.
we've been keeping a close eye on your bitch ass wife. And
not quite what I said, but close enough. Close enough. You're wearing headphones. It's fine, Miss Harris.
Let me put my hearing aids in.
Perfect. Yes. I do often forget you're like 65 years old.
Well, I didn't get my hair colored this week, so it's showing.
Bleach white hair. You have to get that shit colored every week, I assume, where it turns bleach white.
It's a lot, but that's actually where I met your bitch ass wife. She's running the hair salon now. And she's actually got a giant corkboard up of pictures of you connected to a whole bunch of horrible things that she's planning to happen to you.
Such as?
Well, I don't know if I want to go too deep into it, but
no, I want you to. I think the listeners at home want you to, just in case anyone's spying on us right now.
I'm worried about maybe I won't relay exactly the details that should be there, but there were garbage trucks, trash compactors, airplanes, no parachutes, obviously, and for some reason the Twin Towers was on there too. I couldn't quite figure that one out. I don't know if that was just another conspiracy.
I'm planning to rebuild them. There's just two big shitty fountains where they currently were. So I feel they call it a reflecting pool. They don't even reflect that much. It's very dark stone.
Yeah, I thought the reflecting pool was in the National Mall.
All right, I have to go, Miss Harris. Thank you so much.
Didn't you want to talk to me, though?
No.
I mean, I kind of want to talk to you. You have to go so soon?
I have to go. My partner, David, is getting upset.
I kind of wanted to see if I could get you green. I was like, we didn't get to see that.
Okay, fine. Well, I'll just put you on speakerphone real quick. You can listen to me talk to David. David, talking to the president.
You're talking to the president.
Yes, Kamala Harris.
Yes, hello, David. It's Kamala Harris.
Hello.
In-universe president.
In-universe president, I guess. That's how we say things. So your in-universe spouse,
we're married?
Yes.
It is Marvel. There's a multiverse here.
Tragically, no longer, apparently. You 1 second, please. 1 second. I just want to say I'm sorry for everything that happened and everything that's about to happen. Yes,
don't ansar that door. That's
going to be your bitch.
I'm coming with the trash truck. I heard there was a big green bug in here.
Oh, God. Honey, defend me. Attack him.
Oh, my God. I'll call somebody that can help. I have access to the DOD, but not...
Is this for me? Hello? Do you need to be connected to the president?
Can I please get connected to the president?
Yes, you may. Hold on. One moment.
I just saw a big green man get shot by the trash
guy. Okay, this is too much. I went crazy now pretty much immediately. Okay, so I think honestly, we got it. Yeah, I think we're gonna listen back to this.
Unusual?
I don't think we really actually framed one. I know. I'd say we just move on for the sake of time and also for the sake of our sanity while we move on. So, you guys want to try a little bit?
Sure.
Let's just get a podcast going. I'll just be fifth mic.
Okay. Well, the Italian villa is cooking at this point. We're sitting in a good 92-degree heat.
It's scorching.
So we'll see what we can do.
It is horrendously hot. So I thank you all for joining me again. So I guess we're talking about, long-term goals. What are your goals, each of you, for this podcast?
Well, like I said, when I sort of tried to organize this, I was just looking to build the team up.
I looked around the room, and of course, he went first.
Yeah, well, okay.
No, but keep going.
I just wanted to make it so that we could work together better because I think everyone here is so great, and everyone's got their unique talents, and just want to power together,
Boring. Okay, so what do you other guys have? Kody, you're leaning into the mic.
I want to build a community.
Build a community. Wow. What does that community look like for you?
Diversified, expansive.
Like they all got different haircuts?
Yes.
Okay. We're going to have North Korea levels of haircuts. You're going to have 6 haircuts.
Mohawks, mullets,
skinheads,
wolf cuts. Yeah, skinheads. That's good. Yeah.
Why did everyone look at me for a second after that was said?
I can't help but notice that you all really do. You all shaved your heads. I'm surprised about that. We did take that break, and I thought you guys were kidding when you said you were gonna like do that. But I guess if you need to cool off, I have my dreads, and they keep me warm on the Amalfi Coast.
Yeah, but you have your little cabana boys coming in here with the ice cubes and rubbing them down your
and they
chest.
fan me with palm leaves. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Does that come with the rental, by the way, or are those just on retainer?
No, those are mine. Those
okay.
are mine. And just so we're clear, those are mine. I see you, Adam, looking at them. Those are my cabana boys.
They're nice.
Thank you. Peeked under the table and oh my God, there's a cabana boy under the table. What are you doing down there, little rascal? Get out of here.
Adam dropped his change. Sorry about that.
Oh, okay.
Go do some touch-up paint on the ceiling artwork.
Well, no, that's a masterpiece. You don't need that. Right, that's looking good. Careful! Don't hit your head. Sorry, he stood up too quickly. Oh God!
Fuck!
Adam seems to have hit his bald noggin, and I think we've all hit bare skin on tile before. Who here's fainted in a bathroom? Okay, I'm putting my head back down because I was just kidding the whole time. I've never pooped so hard I fainted. I pooped so hard I fainted. That's what happened. Actually, if you must know, I pooped so hard I fainted.
Do you think
I'm kidding somewhat.
Is this another improv?
This is a real story. I did shit and I pushed a little bit. And we've all pushed. Come on. Doctor says don't push. We've pushed.
The doctor says not to push.
Yes.
I mean,
dude, that gives you hemorrhoids.
Yeah.
Which I might have had like a few weeks ago.
Was this while you were in New York that it happened to you?
When I had hemorrhoids?
No, when you fainted when you pooped.
Yes, actually it was.
Yeah. This is when you were working for Lauren, right?
Well, yes.
Or was this before that?
No, it was at the same time. So I was at my condo, my Murray condo, as I like to call it. You all know her. She's
the cleaning lady, right?
Cleaning lady. Yeah. Well,
she doesn't clean now because you got kids. She said it's impossible.
Yeah.
She said nope. All the stuff.
Well, the one kid got hit by the car. So she has to tend
Marie
to it.
Gondo.
Okay, so anyway, great.
Wait, so how many properties do you own?
A lot. Oh my God, a lot. First of all, we kind of talked about my career in SNL extensively. And we talked about all the goldfish I ate.
What about the community?
So we're going to get there.
How about those after show parties, right?
Crazy. More living animals than you've ever seen in your life.
Who was the wildest? Who was the wildest one while you were there on SNL?
Amy Poehler, actually.
Really?
Mother of three, Amy Poehler.
Was it while she was...
We called her the blonde bastard.
Was it while she was married to Will Arnett?
Yes. Well, they were swinging at the time.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I was swinging from the rafters.
Oh, I thought you meant with other people in the cast.
I thought you meant swinging their children around.
No, well, they didn't have the kids yet.
Oh, okay.
Fucking sucking like crazy. They were doing it in the rafters. I've seen some crazy shit. But we talked a lot about the SNL. I really don't want to talk about SNL anymore, especially not Amy, because she and I had that awful fight that you all know about.
What was it about? I don't know about it. I don't read the trades.
I had fallen in love with Will Arnett.
Oh, and has that subsided since?
And so, okay, so let me finish a fucking story. My God, this is how you all interview? Jesus. So I had, of course, I had fallen in love with Will Arnett, and she said to me, have at it. Okay. What? And I said, I can do that. I can do that. And so she walks in one day, and me and Will, naturally, we're doing as adults do. We're going at it, donkey style. You feel me?
What is donkey style? You want to just for our audience? So
no. I think we all know. So we're going at it donkey style, right? And like they lock eyes in that passionate moment, and he breaks from me.
So he's on the bed. She's at the doorway?
Bed is a strong word for what we were doing it on, but sure.
What would be a stronger word?
Well, I guess a stronger word would be like...
A weaker word?
Yeah, a weaker word would probably be like...
Cardboard boxes?
Yeah, like about... Well, it was this was in my uptown apartment, so I had recently moved in, so yes, it was mostly IKEA cardboard boxes. But I had actually stacked them, so I filled my room with various cabinets, various tables and chairs and stuff. Nothing to sleep on. So I just took the... Sorry, the ceviche is getting me. So I took the...
what kind of cabinets did you have?
Oh, I had the Funker. I had the Junter. I had the Hugen. I had So many.
These are all in-house brand IKEA.
Yes.
Types. Okay, just
yes.
make sure.
Yes.
Okay.
And so he breaks from her. They passionately embrace. I come over and I try and weasel my way in, right? I kind of slip in, I slide in. We've all been in a strange threesome before.
Can't say I have.
Okay. So the four of us have all been in a strange threesome at some point, and Kody hasn't.
Wouldn't that be a foursome?
Well,
separate occasions.
That's what made it strange.
That's how so strange it was. You think there's only three people, and you look around and go, Austin, when did you
Austin's
get
in
here?
the closet.
Yeah.
He's gooning.
Yeah. So we're slipping and sliding, and it's oily. And that bitch damn near slips, and she shatters my tunter.
The tunter's
A
the most
million
expensive
pieces,
one.
and I go, bitch, you're paying for that.
Did you have to put that together too?
I had to put that together.
Did you pay for it?
No. So this
got
is
all
what
that
caused the
money.
fight. Well, this is what caused the fight. She said it was your oil that made me slip, right? And it was your thrusting, and it was my thrusting, just to be clear, that knocked her over.
Mhm.
Into Will, into his side. Not like no penetration, just to be clear. No one at SNL ever penetrated one another.
That seems like a... So you had sex with
Raucous.
Will Arnett,
Yeah, crazy.
and you never penetrated him.
No.
So what was the actual action?
Just pure frottage.
So you're just...
Rubbing it.
Oh, okay.
Rubbing
so
it
dry
all
humping.
on each other. No, again, oiled. Oily.
Oiled over the jeans?
Yeah. I feel like we talked a lot about this.
So now that we have you on the horn, Donald, though, I want to know, what are your tips for how we can maybe make this more, we make it gel more successfully?
So I think probably my first suggestion is obvious. Create a scandal. You need your name on Twitter, tabloids, whatever other people are doing. I hear people are still watching TV. What? Okay, 1930s called, right? We're all thinking that. Podcasts are the way of the future. Problem is, they don't lend themselves well to a scandal. So the audience doesn't really know what your faces look like, right?
Yeah.
So you're four fine young South Asian men. So I think that we need to get you guys. Have you guys seen the Weezer cover album where they're all standing like dorks?
Yeah, of course.
We need that for you.
We're all South Asian men. We've listened to that album over and over and over again.
Yes, I was just thinking that. So we need that. So now here's the real question. Well, I don't really know how that creates a scandal, but that's kind of step 2, right? The first thing is people got to love you. Step 1 is people got to love you.
Okay.
So listeners, for those who aren't paying attention, we were drinking pretty steadily throughout the night.
You put alcohol in the ceviche, didn't you?
I filled. I mean, you might notice the ceviche is mostly just debris floating in liquid.
It's like rum and spoiled milk.
Yeah.
Shrimpy.
Well, so first of all, milk is good for you. Okay. So jot that down. Second of all, rum is a disinfectant, so jot that down.
I mean, it's more like cheese now.
It's curdling. I'll say it's curdling.
I'm glad you finally admit it.
But also, I mean, I don't know. Like, who could have guessed? Like, who could have guessed that shrimp and milk and rum and lime juice, because the lime juice is the marinade, you need to remember that. Who could have guessed that would spoil when nobody in a room eats it?
Well, Donald, with all due respect, it's not like it was not spoiled when you put it on the table in front of us.
Well, I don't have refrigeration. We covered that hours ago.
You did have the cold milk, though, so how did you keep that cold?
I felt obligated to partake with a gun pointed at me across the table this whole time, so.
I said don't mention it on mic.
Austin, what kind of gun is it?
Yeah, what kind of gun is that, Austin?
It's a P08 Luger chambered in 9mm, which is also very German.
Huh. That seems to fall in line with some other revelations we've had today.
I need you not to worry about this as much.
What does that tell you about him, Austin?
What did you say you were? Indo-Aryan?
Yeah, one of those.
He said he liked that Indo.
I'm on that Indo like Aryan.
She Indo till I Aryan.
There we go. Austin, tell us more about the Luger.
It's a toggle action 9mm pistol, single stacked. And I don't remember what year it was made exactly, but it's pretty unique. It doesn't really operate like a lot of other guns. It was used in World War I, World War II, and then pretty much never again after that because there were far better guns that surpassed it. Yep, that's just a quick synopsis.
What does that tell you about him? You see that pointed at him across the table.
Do some exploration.
I want to be totally clear to the people listening. The gun has not been pointed at anyone other than Adam this entire time.
I don't think anyone
That's
else
why
is
I've been
gonna
nice
need
to Adam
it.
this entire time. I've been trying to make his last moments on this earth
I really
peaceful.
need somebody else to help me with the ceviche, please.
Your stomach
Adam, please have another bite. We've run out of tostadas, but please, you can scoop it out with these clam shells that I've provided. They're clean.
Please, I don't want to.
You have to eat the ceviche.
Okay.
He'll finish it by the time we're
So
done.
explore a little bit. What does it tell you if I'm using a? What does it tell you what does it tell you if I'm using a German gun? Oh my god!
I mean, it's not just the gun; it's a combination of the things that we've come to find out.
Your decoration choices.
That's for religious reasons. I'm a Jane.
Okay, you also said Hitler was your favorite politician.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Can we circle back around?
I don't know why we have to circle back to that.
I can't swallow this. I can't do
Eat it. Oh my god! It's mostly liquid at this point. You can just drink it.
Mostly liquid at this point. It's been mostly liquid this whole time.
I know, but there's now very few chunks of anything left. There's no.
I'm
There's
surprised
no
Adam hasn't
shrimp.
returned
There's
some of
no
that to the
prawn or
bowl.
crab left.
I
threw
just
some
fucking
crab
throw
in
it up,
there.
throw it up, throw it up.
Don't throw it up, Adam. Don't throw it up. Don't throw it up. Don't throw it up.
I swallowed.
It's only 9 mil. I can take the hit.
Look, if you throw it up, we don't get our fucking plane tickets back from here, okay?
I do have your passports. I do still have your passports, by the way.
Need to be reminded, Donald, but thank you.
Yeah.
Thank
And
you.
I'm pointing the guns at them.
Can we have any
I'll
conclusive?
kill these passports. Yes, okay, I like Hitler.
No, not that. I was going to ask about the tips. Just give us 3. Can I get 3 top tips?
Make the audience love you.
Okay, how do we do that?
Well,
Any
that's
tips?
what I was trying to figure out.
But you're the one who's supposed to have the answers now.
Number 2. Well, I tried. Austin had a really good idea of roller skating. Adam had a really good idea of hibachi.
And where's the third?
So anyway, first rule, make the audience love you. Second rule, make the audience hate you. You need a scandal. Third rule, remember that's all really about friendship and love, man. That's all we got in this funky little green ball spin through space that we live on.
Is it more blue than green?
What? What's the difference? I was raised in East Asia, so I don't actually know a difference between blue and green. Those are the same color to me. You can look that up. That's real. I see different colors, but they're the same color to me. I have the same.
You're like a butterfly.
I'm exactly like one.
That is fascinating. Why is that?
Why do East Asians not have a different word for blue and green?
Yeah.
Well, they've changed a little bit in recent years because of contact with the West. I assume you all know about them.
The West, yes.
The West, yes. Broadly speaking, the West. But yes, in many East Asian cultures, Japan, Vietnam, Korea, China, they just didn't have a different word for blue and green. I don't know why you need one. It's all just kind of vibrations on a spectrum when you think about it.
When you think about it, that's kind of what podcasts are at the end of the day, right?
Vibrations on a spectrum.
Frequencies reaching your
Where
ear.
are we on the
There's a
spectrum?
couple things on the spectrum. Yeah.
I've never seen the spectrum I didn't like to be on. You know what I mean?
That's fair. Like the FBI's most wanted spectrum.
Yes. That's there.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
thought for the longest time I wouldn't be able to fly on a plane because when I was 17 years old, I bought the Anarchist Cookbook. And someone told me, you can't fly on a plane anymore because of that. I was like, fuck, I bought it on Amazon.
Well, you made good friends. They got you planes.
Yeah.
You know.
They did not teach me, I would say they taught me about half the course that I needed to learn.
Know how to fly, don't know how to drop the landing gear.
Yes.
All right. Well, you have any closing thoughts? I feel like we should wrap up for today. And you know,
I feel like I've hogged the mic. I feel like I've been trying to put it to you guys to come up with some fun ideas.
anybody have any fun ideas?
Well,
Ending this recording session.
I think we need to take Don Glover out to the ocean.
I love the ocean.
For one last sight.
I would love
What
to
about
see
you,
that.
Austin? You have any interesting ideas?
No. If you have any more guns, I'd love to see them.
I got plenty of guns.
I
got so many guns. You can't tell anyone I have
We're
them.
going to jump
Most
over
of
the
them
table.
stolen.
Okay.
Actually,
We're
while
gonna
you're
jump
on
over the table.
While
We're gonna
these
get
guys
the
are
gun.
having a sidebar here, I think I got to make a phone call real quick.
All right. Adam. Adam.
Don't do this to me. He's going to shoot me.
No, we're going
He's
to
gonna
be
Hello?
fast. We're
Hello,
gonna-
is this
we're
President
gonna get him.
Kamala Harris?
It was.
Dun, dun, dun.
I don't know what that noise was in the background, but I was calling because they wanted you to check up on a Donald Glover.
Okay. Like welfare check or
no? Can you check his records to see his history? I just want to know if Donald Glover is his real name. He worked on SNL. He wrote that really good
UCB.
He wrote that really good Gen Z hospital sketch.
Yeah, let me get back to you real quick. I'll go check with the DOJ. I'll be right back.
Okay, thank you so much, President Harris.
Bring.
Hello? Yep.
Hi, Kamala?
Yes, this is Kamala. I just wanted to...
How you doing, baby?
Oh, excellent. How are you?
I'm good.
Yeah,
How's your fine
unfortunately, it's not one of those phone calls. I know we do like to make time, but...
I fucking knew it. I knew it.
Oh my God, is that Joe? Joe's on the call?
Who is this?
Nobody. Nobody at all.
Come on, how could you?
It's your son. It's your son. We're dealing with some of the legal troubles right now, the DOJ.
That didn't sound like my fucking son.
It's me, Hunter, what's his last name? Fuck.
Yeah,
oh, shit.
Yeah. You want to come over to my house?
What? Yes, yes, actually.
We'll litigate this in person.
That's what a father and son should do.
I mean, if we could do that.
Come into the president's office.
Right,
come to the Oval
hold on a
Office.
second. Give me 1 second.
John Travolta.
Oh my God, you're John Travolta now?
John Travolta? I loved you in Pulp Fiction. You shouldn't have left your Mac 10 on the counter there.
I'm getting a FaceTime call. Hold on. I'm putting this on speakerphone.
Okay, this is getting a little bit to be too much.
Hello, who is this?
Hello, this is Christopher Walken.
It's Christopher Walken.
Does Christopher Walken have the information that I need?
Who do you need it on again?
I need to know about a Donald Glover. I need to know.
I'm a Donald Glover.
Oh, Kamala, baby, you should have just said something. All right, I know Donald Glover. He and I go way back.
Hey,
you got
quick
the files?
there.
You got the files from the DOJ
These
with you?
files, real names right there on the top.
All right. Finally, I guess we get to reveal it. What's my real name?
I mean, we're looking at Hans Gruber.
It says no relation.
Adolf Hitler.
So Hans. My name is Hans Gruber. That's one name. That's my first name. Adolf Hitler. No, last name. Hans Gruber, Adolf Hitler. Yes.
That's what it says right at the top. You have a picture
no relation.
of you here.
Fine. Okay. Fine. Hold on. I have to go. Well, guys, I feel as though this has really turned for the worst. I feel as though I got outed. I'm sorry that you all had to just witness that. Austin, thank you so much for polishing all my guns while I was on the phone.
It's my pleasure.
It's okay. But I just want to say, you still work for SNL, right?
Yes, I do.
You can get us jobs there, maybe, if this whole podcast thing doesn't
drop this
pan
podcast
out?
thing. We're writing.
Okay.
We're getting in the writer's room.
All right. We'll strip down. We'll strip down our skivvies. We'll hop in the pit that you throw all the trash in, and we'll get to writing.
And I will find the biggest animal each of you can swallow, and we're gonna get you on SNL. Okay?
Alligator.
Holy shit! Let's call it a night on that one. All right. It's crazy. We've been recording for 14 hours.
Yeah.
And it is in fact
the roller skates are starting to hurt.
It's 9 p.m. All right, let's get out of here. Okay, boys.
Adios.
Bye.
See ya.
You've been listening to Learner's Permit. Thanks for listening. We hope you learned something today. Until next time, goodbye.